a 5-star. I'm gonna put it like this.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way a WWE fan could put it. Yesterday main event was a 5-star. Today main event was 3. I'll put it like that.
But see,
we used to look
shouldn't
at
have been that way. It should have been the other way around.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Cena should have been a
It
5-star.
really shouldn't have been. Cause
What?
What you mean?
But Cena's old though, so
I'm saying John Cena
yesterday-
breaking the record. That should have fuck a 5-star. That should have been a 10-star.
That should have
And-
been.
and-
Man, still
That
went
should have been
crazy.
the highlight of the decade.
hell no. I just saw the video. They look dead as fuck when the nigga won.
Yeah,
Or maybe because the stadium big as hell.
That stadium big, like the fans.
Yeah, Raiders Stadium is big as shit.
They still cheered him when he won.
Yeah, they
Huh?
was still cheering. They was.
Like
I just don't Cena, John Cena winning like that. Like the nigga would not have did that 20 years ago, bro.
because
He
he
would have
won
put
the
belt
heel.
the ad.
Nah, I'm saying the fans in
Hey.
there, yeah, but social
bro.
media
he
gonna
won
tell
the
you,
heel.
hey,
Nah,
nah,
I'm
I'm saying you
But you
bet on
talking
that.
about, and that's and that's the good and the bad. Social media, you gonna hear from the real deal wrestling fans. You gonna hear from the wrestling fans who like John Cena, who don't like John Cena. You gonna hear from the wrestling fans who don't watch WWE but watching AEW. You gonna hear from the wrestling fans that just
See, even
not
Lauren
just
said.
not investing. Like you gonna hear from all type of fans that's invested in wrestling. It depends on what you know.
That's
what
what's
you
so
look at.
crazy about this generation, bro.
I don't
Like,
even
people say-
like me, I don't go on social media because I know everything is probably
Yeah.
just negative about what John Cena won. But
you're
the
never gonna
story-
really get
everyone
who's the
look- everyone
GOAT
look-
in this
right, everyone
generation
looking at
because
it as,
everybody
oh,
switches
the
up.
end of the story. Everyone,
Everyone
John Cena shouldn't have won it, but we already like John Cena had to win this. It's his last year. He's going to win this. That's number one. Number two, if he won
So it was our-
tonight, he was definitely gonna win next month in St. Louis. He's
So
gonna win it
basic-
eventually.
So basically, it was already written in stone that he was gonna win this shit.
To me, yeah. I can't speak. To me, yeah.
To the writers too.
Right.
Nah, I was fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, technically to the writers. Yeah, the writers already knew from a month ago. Cody already knew. Hey, nice reign. You held the championship for over a year. But we gonna
Man,
go
I'd have
ahead
said,
and
fuck
let John
that.
Cena
Deduct
try
my
this
check. I'm about to beat this old nigga up.
out. Like we finna, we finna.
Yeah,
Hey,
fuck all that. Give me the check, and I'm making this place go crazy.
like we gonna let John Cena and Jey Uso drive the car for a little bit.
Nah, that's the problem. They promoting old niggas just like the NBA.
City from an old nigga.
Keep promoting LeBron. Like, come on, man, nigga, get away from that nigga.
And see, y'all probably don't
So
even
still
know
want to
about.
promote other niggas.
Y'all probably
See
y'all
LeBron
probably
all
don't
day.
even know. Like Goldberg's still coming back for another match.
Hell no.
I never even grew up.
And that's where they're fucking up at.
Okay,
okay. Still
but
don't
Ain't nobody checking
mad,
for that.
hold on. But you mad that Goldberg's coming back, but y'all still mad that John Cena one of the GOATs?
We not mad. Hold on. I don't know why you got the impression like we mad John Cena won. It's just the fashion how that match was. That's all. We ain't mad that he won. I wanted Cena to win. It's just like that match.
No.
was
Yeah,
me.
no. Like if it was in
Okay, so-
any other fashion,
Hey,
if it
so
was in any other
who
way,
is who's the greatest wrestler of all time?
Jeff Hardy.
John Cena.
This nigga said Jeff Hardy. You
No,
trolling?
no,
you already been through this. Chill out.
Nah, Jeff Hardy top 5. Dead
Jeff
alive.
Hardy was. Yeah, oh god, Jeff Hardy was
Yeah,
that
nigga.
nigga.
Hardy's not top
playing.
fire, bro. He's not top fire.
The Hardy boys,
Bro.
Matt Hardy.
KD.
Jeff Hardy is not top fire. Like seriously, Jeff
Jeff
Hardy not
Hardy
even
is
top
good.
10. He will be top 20 probably. But top 5 and top
Top
10.
20's
No.
crazy.
Get out of here.
That's crazy, bro.
There's plenty of other people, past, present, who is better than
Name,
Jeff Hardy.
name.
Wait, hold on. What,
Hey,
hey,
JK,
what are
that's
you? What are you
HBK.
basing? What are you
Flair.
basing better than off of? Are you talking about just pure wrestling?
In ring, how they was with the
Jeff
was with the
Hardy.
crowd. Hold on.
Jeff
In-ring,
Hardy is the #1 high
his
flyer.
reaction to the- Rey Mysterio. What? Are y'all? Is something wrong with y'all?
Rey Mysterio up there. Rey Mysterio up there.
Ray Mysterio is definitely up there.
He up
Rey
there.
Mysterio was #1.
Jeff Hardy was doing it before.
Like a high flyer?
Jeff Hardy. If y'all putting Jeff
That's
Hardy,
debatable.
That's
like,
the
y'all tripping.
I'm saying
Because Jeff
it's-
Hardy used to do
Hold on, here's
backflips and
another
land
one,
on
here's another
niggas.
one.
I'm saying,
You
no,
ain't
I'm
never
saying
seen Rey
as far
Mysterio do no
as
backflips off a ladder.
as
best.
far as
RVD.
As far as remembrance,
hell
no.
Jeff Hardy got
Wait,
that.
RVD over Jeff Hardy?
Harvey, who is it?
Rob
Rob
Van
Van
Dam.
Dam.
He only did one
Oh,
move
no.
though. You talking about the frog splash or the drop kick? That hell no.
Okay, and all Jeff Hardy did
Man,
was
hey, you know what move so wrong? The spear by Edge.
No. You
The double-legged drop kick to the
Katie, you're
nuts?
tripping.
I'm
Katie,
naming
you're
his
tripping.
whole move
He did
set right
not
now.
only do the twist of fate and the swanton bomb. That is cap.
No, I'm saying when it come to flipping off shit, Rob Van Dam was not doing it.
Man, I get that shit to Jeff Hardy.
It's about the
Jeff
Hardy
Hardy
all the
was
way.
flying off that bitch.
Man, Jeff Hardy used to jump off ladders.
He jumped off
Hey,
a
who
Neck
was that
to
motherfucker that jumped off the
onto
Hell in the
CM
Cell?
Punk at SummerSlam.
Jeff Hardy.
That was him, huh? He did.
Okay,
Yeah, that was him. That jumped off
Wait,
the Hell in the
hold
Cell.
on. Ain't
Again,
Jeff the Swanton
people-
bond off the Hell in the Cell before too?
Yeah.
Come on, you
Yeah.
ain't topping that gang. Hell no.
Come on, bro.
Shane McMahon did an elbow drop off the Hell in the Cell.
That is not the same,
Shane
bro.
McMahon.
Yeah, hell
Shane
no.
McMahon is not a high flyer.
That is
Shane
not the
McMahon
same,
is not
bro.
a high flyer. Come on, dude.
Yo, hold
You
on.
literally
Trae said he did a
jumping off
swan
and staying in one
Trae
spot.
said he did a
You
swan
flipping
off the
off
steel cage off the Hell in the Cell.
Shane McMahon didn't
did a
have the
elbow drop.
variations that Jeff Hardy did. This man, Jeff Hardy, was doing swanton. He was doing leg drops. He was doing 450 splashes. He was
Come
doing
on, bro.
frog splashes.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Come
Shane,
on, bro.
Shane is not even in the same conversation.
Damn, KD, did I get you? Damn,
He
what I
said,
want?
hey, the man
Come
said,
on.
Shane,
I just asked who the greatest of all time. That's all I'm asking.
Look, I'm not
yo,
even.
man.
No.
WWE.
You talking about no? The
But
greatest
Jeff
of all
Hardy's not
time
top
is The Rock. That's just hands down.
five.
Ain't no,
He said The
there
Rock.
ain't up for debate.
When he say greatest of all time, I'm going off of in-ring skills, how the crowd was reacting to them, like how big of an impact they was in WWE. Jeff Hardy's not in top 5 of that.
So who's your top
Serious?
five?
So you're telling me when
Okay.
Jeff Hardy won the WWE Championship and they dedicated the whole beginning of SmackDown to that man's celebration?
Man,
Was that not
How many
impactful?
times have they done that with any other superstar? They done that with plenty.
They did that before. They did that
Like, I don't
before.
mean
Yeah,
nothing.
no, but with Jeff Hardy specifically, that was his first WWE Championship.
They did that with Eddie Guerrero. I remember that episode.
Eddie, right? Like they did that with plenty of superstars. That don't mean
Eddie
anything.
Guerrero isn't the same high flyer as Jeff Hardy is.
No,
even
we
though-
not. We see.
We not see
Y'all
y'all
moving,
getting
y'all moving the
Now
goalpost.
you
fire.
talking.
Y'all
So
are just
Cam,
moving
get
the
to my
goalpost.
overall
I'm
who the
not
goat
talking
was.
I'm not talking about
Yeah.
high flying. I'm not
It-
talking.
it's
I'm
The
saying
Rock.
in
It's
ring
hands down.
skill. I'm saying in ring
SBG
skill.
won this shit.
I said-
SBG.
I said in ring skill. So yeah, you could say high flyer, but
KD says John
I
Cena
said-
overall goat.
I
Fuck
said
no,
in-ring
he's not.
skill. Oh my
I'm getting
god.
that to Cena. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting that to
Oh my
Cena.
god, bro. But I'm going. My top 5 camp again. It's Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H,
Yep.
John
Yep.
Cena.
Yep. You gotta throw Jeff Hardy in there, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Me personally, I'm not.
Wait, what?
All right, then
I'm
who's the
not throwing
fifth?
Jeff Hardy in there.
Because
My
that's a
fifth-
cool little 4 you got.
I said John Cena, Triple H, Randy
Yeah,
Orton.
Sean, HBK.
Randy
You
Orton.
said Randy. Okay, that's a
You
cool
saying
5.
top 5?
And I can go down. I can
ain't
do
gonna lie,
another
you can't
5
argue with
better
that.
than Jeff Hardy. I can
That's
do
not
another
a that's
five.
not a bad 5.
Hold on.
You
Hold on.
can't
So
argue
your
with that.
top 5 does not include The Rock. You're drunk.
No,
You're
I
drunk.
say he drunk.
no.
We didn't really
I
grow
named-
up on
I named
Rock, so I can.
three-
That's what I'm
named
saying. I
three
can understand.
Hold on, I
He's
named three
young.
people who had more
So he never-
championships than The Rock. Come
He
on,
never
man.
knew niggas used to do
Nah, bro, it's the
The
same
Rock
shit. It's
signature.
the same shit with Jordan gang. This nigga that nigga grew up on Jordan, but they already know who the GOAT is. It's hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
There's no
yeah.
excuse.
It's just
There's
like
no
LeBron
excuse.
and Michael Jordan, bro.
LeBron.
No difference.
No,
Maybe say LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. You got niggas that never watched Jordan play.
Right.
The Rock is that nigga
Never
gang.
seen
It
Jordan.
ain't no hands
Like I
down.
say, I named 3 people that got more championships than him. Now, granted, The Rock made an impact, but
We
it
can't
was
do
also,
Go ahead,
during
my
the
bad.
time other people was making an impact as well, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's why their rivalry was so well. But granted,
That's what I'm
everyone
saying.
I said, hold on, but granted, everyone I said as well also had their impact as well during the time the other superstars
Especially
made their
Shawn
rivalry, like
Michaels.
John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. All of them made impacts as well.
Nah, I like
But-
KD list. I ain't gonna lie.
But
Like,
but I'm saying again,
The Rock,
Jordan influence alone, like I said, or pair all that, that's what's gonna make him the GOAT. Like I said, The Rock hands down for you to went to a whole nother genre and just then dominated food. Like how do you go from most electrifying man in WWE to, like I said, down there the most electrifying man in movies? It's like it's no comparison.
This what Trae lose me at, bro.
Nah, you gotta stick to WWE, bro. We can't.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then you can only.
That's moving the goalposts.
No, it's not, because you do the same thing with basketball.
No, we don't. If we're doing basketball, we're doing strictly basketball. I don't give a fuck about Jordan shoes. What are you talking about?
Hey, he be doing
Hold
the
on,
same shit with Jordan.
stop. That's where y'all finna fuck the argument up. You have to use influence when you talking about the
No,
GOAT.
I agree that, but when we're talking about basketball, we're just talking about strictly basketball. Look, Trey.
Cam, slow down, gang.
Influence
goes over basketball, gang. Influence is not just basketball.
So Steph Curry basically top 5 then. His influence on basketball is basically the same as Jordan.
He can't be considered a GOAT. He can be considered the greatest shooter, yes, but he doesn't have defense.
What the fuck? You just said influence.
Stephon Curry does not have fucking defense. He cannot be a GOAT.
I said influence.
You don't.
He said influence.
He has influence being a shooter.
Yeah,
No, he changed the game, nigga. There's no more
He
spinners
changed
in
the
basketball.
game shooting, Cam. He didn't change the game being an overall player.
Hold on, bro. We going to basketball, bro. We gotta stick on the
Yeah.
No, Steph Curry is not known as an overall player. He's known as a shooter. That's it. That's where it stops. You can't be the GOAT.
This nigga crazy.
You can't be considered a GOAT on one side of the ball. No, sir. That's not how it works.
But the Tom Brady's considered to go on one side of the ball.
Tom Brady has 7 Super Bowls.
But that's football, though.
Get the fuck out.
Like that's like you see. That's why I say.
But hear what I'm saying.
know,
But hold on. But you can't compare football to basketball because you are obligated to be on one side of the ball. You don't have a choice.
Which I agree with you, but this is what I'm saying, right?
I'm trying to change that.
But I'm saying
Man, you got this motherfucker in the background talking. I can't even argue. God damn.
Nah, but
So
like,
Trae is saying in his mind, The Rock is the GOAT because of influence.
you have to
He's
include
entitled to
influence,
say
because again,
that.
you can't consider yourself the GOAT and you can't put asses in seats. It's just no comparison.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ain't nobody in the
I agree
crowd
with
holding
that.
your sign up. Ain't nobody. You just can't, gang. But I'm saying for you to go to a whole nother genre and your aura carries over to a whole nother, you just can't. You can't make this up. Everybody.
I just think
everybody.
I think when we talking about GOAT, we talking about like WWE. I don't care about the Rock and movies. We talking about wrestling.
But that's a part of his influence, though.
I agree with you on that point, but like when we're talking wrestling, I think KD's talking about like stats, like how many championships you got.
Well,
Okay.
So then we going off Reed stats.
No. What I said
Rigged
was,
stats.
and hold on. What I said was my top 5 is divested of in-ring skill, how the crowd reacted to them, and like how of impact they made in WWE. That's what I said. Those are my 3 biggest things of what my top 5 was based off of. In-ring skills, how the crowd was reacting to them, which basically means was they putting asses in seats.
And I ain't gonna lie, that top 5 he named is doing that.
Well, again, until a nigga get his own brand of show from the shit that he says on the mic, The Rock gonna be the GOAT regardless.
John Cena has it. Oh my!
What show was named after John Cena?
Huh?
What show was named after John Cena that we watch every week? Which one was it?
Oh, you said named after him? I didn't watch. Hold on, I didn't watch The Rock.
What show Rock got?
The Rock had SmackDown. That came from The Rock's mouth.
Oh yeah, SmackDown. Yeah, that's true.
I thought you meant like his actual show. I'm like, hold on, people weren't really watching that.
SmackDown did come from The Rock.
yeah.
They really did. I ain't know that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
The Rock carried
lay
it.
it to smack it down. They came from The Rock, the great one, the
Okay.
GOAT.
Because he
Influence,
used to
Rock
say-
got it out over everybody though. Rock got that shit over everybody though.
We're
It's
not
close.
talking
That's
about
it.
influence. That's the thing.
You gotta have the
You gotta add it though.
Okay, KV, think about it like this. When The Rock did his signature moves and his finishing moves, how hype were the crowds every single time he did that.
It's hype. We
But
ain't
that's
denying
every
that.
superstar though.
Okay.
No,
Just
but
as
with
you
The
seen.
Rock especially. The people.
But hold
No,
on,
but that's every. That don't make sense. That's every superstar.
Everyone said you
No,
can't
they
see
did not cheer for John
Cena.
Cena's AA like they did.
No,
the
no, I'm not
people
saying
that-
that. I'm not
Come
saying
on
that.
now.
Cutthroat said The Rock
Man,
ain't even on no WWE Mount
Nah,
Rushmore. Hey, Cutthroat,
Nah,
now you
listen,
drunk as a
I said-
motherfucker.
What I said was
You way worse off than KD.
how
You
everyone
drunk as a
wants The Rock
motherfucker.
movie. What I said was, I'm like, everyone in that whole arena.
Ain't no way
John
you
Cena
just
gets
said that
the
shit.
bond. Everyone said
The Rock is a 3-generation wrestler. You drunk as a motherfucker.
Wow.
Wait, what do you say, Trae?
That man said The Rock not even on the WWE Mount Rushmore.
You sound good. Now that's some
Crazy.
bullshit.
You crazy.
Don't
man.
nobody agree with you on that one. You by yourself on that one, gang.
I mean,
Hey,
I just named my top
Trae,
five. My top five is
is The Rock out wrestling John Cena? I'm talking about pure ring skills though.
No, he is. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
With The
yeah,
Rock.
that's-
He beat him
Y'all ain't
the
watched The
first
Rock in
time
his prime.
He beat
Y'all ain't
him
watched The
first
Rock in
time
his
they met.
prime, bro.
Hey, hold on. This where The Rock ends at. Is he being Stone Cold, bro? Y'all missing Stone Cold in this.
Who is John
man.
Cena
The
being
Rock
Stone
done beat
Cold?
Stone Cold
No,
several
The
times before,
Rock.
though.
No, I'm
Is John
saying,
Cena
I'm
being
talking
Stone Cold?
I'm talking about all time. Is he being Stone Cold?
Is John
The
Cena
The
Rock-
Rock
being
all
Stone
time versus
Cold?
Stone Cold
No,
all time?
I'm
Hell yeah, he beat him.
Damn.
no, he's not.
I'm
Rock
talking
not beat
about The Rock.
But
No,
see,
it's John
hold on,
Cena
but
being
again,
Stone
we
Cold.
talking about rigged
That's
matches,
tough.
though.
That's
So we
tough.
can't, we can, that's opinion based. The shit set up who gonna win. So come on.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about overall. Like you got to pass Stone Cold. The Rock do. He got to pass Stone Cold.
Like okay, Trey.
Some people
Individually,
Rock.
who had the better in-ring skills? Like who hit their
Stone
moves
Cold.
better?
Well,
No,
but The Rock
The
always
Rock-
been more athletic than Stone Cold, though. The Rock
Yeah, I
was
was about
fucking
to say,
doing somersaults,
okay,
backflipping
yeah.
up, and
We ain't see Stone Cold do too many cross bodies on motherfuckers.
Because Stone Cold had that brawling. That was his style. He was a
He
known
was beating
brawler.
niggas' ass. He wasn't
Right.
jumping off the top
There was
rope.
no
and
reason
shit.
for him
Man,
to
that
be
nigga used to
no
crack
body,
beers
because
off
he
his
was a
head.
Right,
Right.
like he's a
Drink the
known
shit.
brawler. So there was no
He
reason
taught you how to get drunk and wrestle.
Bro,
you didn't get drunk and wrestle.
that nigga Stone Cold used to just.
You heard like
He did not.
Like
He
I
said
said,
The Rock was
it was-
good on the mic, and that's
it-
it. Cutthroat, are you
Hey.
smoking? We just talked about
Cutthroat,
this. The
what?
Rock has a whole show based off of his mic skills alone. The most electrifying
ain't no-
man in sports entertainment. You're drunk.
Ain't nobody fucking Rock Mike. He the goat at that
no.
forever.
Who? He's saying he was good on the mic.
Who?
The Rock is
The
one of the
Rock.
best on the mics, but it is close. It is a very close call.
Oh, who,
Man,
who's
The Rock ain't put out no rap album though.
It is a very close call.
yeah.
What about when
Yeah.
he came? What about when he came in on that one song?
Hey Cam, that bitch with platinums. You hear
The
me?
Rock ain't put out no
John
rap
Cena ain't
album.
win no damn platinum. Stop the cow.
Bro, you can look that shit up. You can look that shit up.
I can't lie. John Cena's album did.
That nigga went platinum, dead
You
ass.
see me, nigga.
That's
That
right,
bitch
John
with
Cena.
platinums,
I
bro.
think John Cena still did go platinum.
His single went platinum or his album?
His album.
That song probably went platinum. I don't know about the album.
Y'all go look it up. That's a fact.
I think the album went platinum. Yeah, I think the album.
Bro,
You gotta realize WWE fans finna line up. for
Hold
that
on.
shit.
Let's
That's
be
influence.
clear. Ain't nobody talking about pulling up to my hey pump that John Cena. Hell no. Stop that.
Back in the day, probably, but
Hell
not now.
out of here, man. Get the fuck out.
Back in the day, they was pulling up, punk.
I ain't no
Back
nigga
in
walking
the
in Memphis
day.
ever said put that John Cena on. I ain't never seen it.
Back in the day, still.
In his prime heyday, I ain't
No,
never heard
no.
nobody say to put that John Cena on.
Trey is a fool, dog.
Nah, you gotta think about it. Everybody love his theme song, and we black. You be like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
You
I
look at
bet
all
that
you
was the high. I bet that was the most played song on the album.
Hold on, not even that. His Dr. Thugonomics theme song was also like his
Your
iconic.
life. This
Come on,
big
bro.
nigga.
Yeah.
But
That nigga finna be like,
that
"Hi,
song was
user."
on the album. That's what drove the album sales. I guarantee you, everything else on there was ass. Name me 5 songs. No. Name me 5 songs from the album.
Nah, I lose at that. I ain't gonna lie, I lose.
Hey, he went platinum with one song. The Rock ain't do that.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
God.
that.
The Rock going
That
platinum in
album-
movies.
Hold
That
on,
kills a rap
hold
album.
on.
You can't go platinum in no damn movies.
Like hell, you can't.
You mean he sold a lot?
He sold a lot of tickets.
Y'all can't even name me five.
Was he the main star?
Of
Hold
course,
on,
the Rock
now
the main star.
granted, that album is 20 plus years old. Hold on, let's get this out the way. That album is 20 plus years old.
Album 20 years old. Y'all still can't name me 5 songs.
I don't think anyone can name
That
you
shit
5
like
songs.
Illmatic, bro. That shit like.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone in the-
Trae. What about when The Rock was on Tech 9's song?
Who? The Rock had a
Didn't
whole
that
It Don't
shit go
Matter song.
viral like a motherfucker?
Oh wow, you comparing a nigga being Robin on a song to a nigga being Batman on his own shit?
Come on,
No, but
now,
I'm
like,
saying,
what?
didn't that feature go like viral like a motherfucker?
Nah, but so he's Robin.
Hold on.
That nigga Cena, Cena was Batman on this shit.
With a platinum album, he still don't got more influence than The Rock, so they still kills the argument.
They both got the same influence to me.
It's hard.
Damn, see, now
hard
you
to
drunk.
determine,
Now you
though.
sipping what Cutthroat sipping.
I'm not saying this nigga not hear what I'm saying. I didn't say The Rock is not influenced. I'm saying they bout the same to me. Nigga, we make memes about John Cena. Damn, who's that? Next to who?
What
Right.
Cam?
Nigga, it's a joke.
Cam, you just
There's
said
a
the
whole
$1 million. You
joke
said
about John
to you they
Cena.
got the same influence, but the fact is the nigga ain't nowhere near the influence that The Rock got. That's just hands down.
He said nowhere near.
No, sir.
That's what he said. He said nowhere near.
Overall,
Nigga, John Cena is a meme, bro.
Come on, Trae. Like,
Hold on,
Hold on. When you think of a meme, you think of
Bro,
what?
they
You
got
think of
people-
comedy.
Is that not influence?
No, it's not.
Yes, it
You're,
is.
you're pretty much a running joke. Oh, you can't see me. That's a joke.
So Bernie Mac. So if we doing a Mount Rushmore, is Bernie Mac not an influencer when he come to comedian?
Oh, hold
Yes, he
on.
is.
Hold on. Listen, to Bernie Mac tells the joke. John Cena meme is the joke.
What the
can't
fuck
see
am I
me,
on
that's
drugs?
the
Is that
joke.
not the same shit?
Cam, that's not the same thing, guy.
Bernie Mac is a joke because he tells jokes, right?
What
Bernie
Trae
Mac
is
tells
saying
the joke.
is
That doesn't
because-
mean Bernie Mac is the joke. That makes no sense. Cam.
Shit, man. You know how many, they got memes on him too.
Memes of him what? Telling jokes.
That nigga Cam say memes.
Memes, whatever. Memes. Shit, yeah.
memes.
Nigga, they got this nigga at the airport. They like, who is that next? It's like, oh, John Cena. I don't see him.
Exactly, a
Oh,
joke.
yeah.
That's influence right there because it's a joke.
Like, come on, bro. Like, that's.
And he embraced the kids too. I ain't gonna lie. Like John
Come on,
Cena
bro.
got
Like,
like
John
kids.
Cena-
See, like, here's my thing. Usually, when it comes to a meme, I'm not sure if that's because here's the thing. That's like drawing the difference between being famous and being infamous.
Wait a minute now.
No, because it's not anybody. If that's a,
Hold on.
if that's
This
the
man of mine
case, you
just
could
said
become that.
John Cena embraced the kid like The Rock and got a whole fucking 2 movies as a fucking animated character for the kids. That's the broke record.
Oh, no,
Come on
that's-
now.
No, I'm saying, but do we got to hold on the kids like John Cena do? Absolutely.
Yeah, The Rock, dude.
He's in Moana,
Absolutely
gang.
not.
Do you know how
Absolutely not.
Moana is?
No, he don't. No, he don't.
tell
No,
him
he
stop
don't.
playing, bro.
When it comes to the kids,
Not.
John Cena. When it comes to the kids, they will pick John Cena over The Rock any day.
Well,
Don't
okay, this is
Well, that's
this is
because
what
The Rock
Trae
don't
is
wrestle no
saying.
more.
Bruh, y'all are
This is what Trae
moving the
is saying.
goalposts. A kid can't buy nothing.
That's influence. That's influence, nigga.
But he still does not
this is
have more
what-
influence than The Rock. You talking about kids.
This is what Trae is saying. The Rock is famous all around. John Cena is infamous for wrestling.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
What are you talking about?
He's an actor too.
Bro, hold on, bro.
Everybody knows John
Hold
Cena.
on. The
come on now.
comparison you're
John
making
Cena's
makes
an
no
actor.
sense. The Rock has the kids as well. He's in fucking Moana.
Nobody's denying that.
No, I ain't denying that.
Right,
I'm
we
talking
not
about what
denying
Sweeney
it.
talking about.
But somebody's saying John Cena got the kids more than The Rock does. No, he don't.
Yes, he
I don't
do.
know who said that.
Ooh.
Y'all tweaking. Yes, he do.
Okay.
But John Cena's an actor too, bro. He was in
okay,
movies.
wait. On that
No,
aspect, John Cena has the most Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes granted.
What?
I'm not even counting that. But I'm just saying, like, John, when it comes to the kids, he got them in the chokehold.
Is the kids watching Moana every Monday, or are they watching John Cena every Monday?
John Cena not even there every Monday.
Damn.
Dang.
He got you there.
No, he not.
Got you there.
He ain't been
I
he
know.
ain't been consistent on Raw and I don't know
What the
how
fuck is
long. That's
Moana? The fuck is that?
I know a little motherfucker would die. He'd die for John Cena.
Oh.
If you put, man, I ain't gonna die.
Y'all not being realistic, bro. The same niggas you saying to die for John Cena, they'll die for The Rock. So it's no comparison, gang.
We talking about like in this generation?
If they put John Cena and The Rock in front of me, bro, I'm gonna go more ecstatic over John Cena than The Rock.
Nah, that's kind of like.
I'm gonna still be happy that I seen The Rock. Don't get it twisted. I'm still be happy.
You're gonna be more happy that you seen John
But you
Cena.
grew up on John Cena. That makes sense. But overall,
You can't see the nigga,
Rock
though.
already has it.
Like, damn stupid.
You can't see the nigga though.
You can't see him though.
I can't see John Cena, bro.
Yeah, but if you don't run with the joke, they damn they're gonna clown you. Oh, I saw John Cena. What you mean you saw John Cena? You see what I'm saying? Like the joke continues.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Influence.
Like,
Thank you.
Like where? And how long has this joke been going on? By the way, this joke
Joke
has been
gonna be going on until we damn near old.
right.
He
This
still
joke
does
has
not
been
have
going
more
on for
influence than The Rock, bro.
years.
You can't.
I just said he got influence, bro. I'm not saying he got more. Or
You did say.
I said
They
about the
about
same.
the
They
same,
both big
and they're
names.
not.
Okay.
They both
Been in movies. What are we talking about?
John Cena's movies
The Rock
weren't
is killing
really-
him in the box office. That's not a good comparison.
Then you got this motherfucker in the background just agreeing with this nigga. Damn.
I get right.
Gotta be some white shit. Y'all don't fuck with John Cena?
Ain't nobody fucking.
Like I say, him as Peacemaker or Peacekeeper, like
Peacemaker, please. Peacemaker does not. That no.
Man, that nigga top 5 is legit to me. You just missing The Rock outside of that. That's about it.
Y'all
We're
ain't
not
fucking
denying
with
that.
Kurt
His top 5 is
Kurt Angle, like I
actually
said, Kurt Angle in my
really
top
good.
10.
You said Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle.
Well, I mean, you could put an
Angle?
argument out there for Kurt Angle, but I mean, it's not really going to be a huge
Oh,
one.
my nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck with Kurt Angle.
Bro, you would know Kurt on them perks, bro. Wait,
Well, yeah. Especially if you saw him in TNA.
Sheldon Benjamin. The fuck?
Oh, yeah, Sheldon Benjamin.
He was an OG.
He's out
buddy.
for John Cena. His name was
Not all
Prototype.
that shit.
Damn.
Or MVP. MVP's theme song.
They hold Sheldon Benjamin. Sheldon Benjamin is supposed to, man. That's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to wins, bro, you gotta fight against the writers too. They don't really count
I
when
think
it
that's
comes
what
to
made me step away from wrestling too. When this nigga Brock Lesnar went to UFC and got his ass whooped.
wins.
Yeah, that kind of spoiled it for you.
He came
Yeah, because
back.
it's like, damn, if you can't, that
It
let
was
me know,
tough
like,
in the WWE, but when you got here, it
nigga
was
got
like,
his ass
damn.
whooped. It's just the same with Kimbo Slice. Nigga got his ass whooped in UFC.
I was mad about that. I ain't gonna lie. That shit.
See, this nigga used to knock niggas' eye sockets out their head.
Yeah, I wasn't around for Kimbo Slice, or at least I didn't pay attention to UFC to know about Kimbo Slice.
That nigga Kimbo.
Yeah, nah, he was before
So-
this.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't really that big into UFC. Like I would look up maybe a couple videos about like top 20 knockouts, but I wasn't like full on into the matchups.
Man, bro. But when it comes to influence, I say they the same though. It depends.
I literally just said that.
Bro,
No, I'm
you
saying,
can't
like,
say they're
they
the
two
same.
different.
One has to trump the other.
The only reason I would say it's different is because, like Trae said, The Rock kind of revolutionized the whole going from wrestling to movies.
But we not talking about y'all. Keep on bringing up movies, bro.
You have to include that in influence. Y'all keep moving the goalposts. If you gonna say where they got the same influence, okay, then Jordan and LeBron got the same influence then.
No, they don't.
Thank you. So
That's
The Rock
the
and John
point.
Cena don't.
You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
because
nobody. I'd said they got the same based off of household names.
No, I'm saying
I'm not
you shouldn't
denying the
have said-
movies.
Yeah,
I'm saying that. What?
No, but you shouldn't have said hell no to when Trae said, all right, then in that case, Jordan and LeBron got the same influence.
Because we know, nigga, we are hearing it from NBA players, bro. Until I hear like, nigga, oh, The Rock rocked through the building and everybody was quiet. I heard that with Jordan. I ain't hear that with The Rock.
What?
What Cam is saying, what Cam was saying that, because I think granted, yes, The Rock outside.
Maybe I
of
should take my
WWE
mic out so you can talk to them too.
The Rock outside of WWE is a megastar. Granted.
But is John Cena not a megastar?
Right, but John Cena is a megastar too, yes.
Yeah.
John Cena is a megastar too, yes. So when you look at movies, you gotta count that as entertainment, just like WWE is also an entertainment product as well. What he's saying is, when you say the name John Cena and Rock, if you see those names on any marquee, if you see it on a WrestleMania,
Okay, I get it now. I get it.
Their names hold weight to the same level as what he's saying. I can see that.
Because I thought it was gonna be on some shit.
Yeah, as far as a marketing standpoint, yeah, I can fully see that. I can fully see that.
If we going off of marketing, John Cena
talking GOAT status, it's The Rock, gang. It's not gonna be John Cena.
If we're going off of marketing, John Cena is still wrestling to this day. So who are people gonna know more?
John Cena.
Okay, but hold on. But if we're talking about the entertainment realm as a whole, then you got to say The Rock is still shooting movies. The Rock's still doing TV. He's trumping.
Yo, Trae, we're talking about wrestling, bro.
Man, y'all still talking about WWE?
Man, you keep bringing it up.
It's mine.
We're not talking about that.
Talking about who?
So if we back to Jordan and LeBron, the reason why people say LeBron is the GOAT is because people haven't saw Jordan play, right?
True.
They're going on.
You
gotta realize
that's a double-edged
when shit is brought up like that, we gotta take a consideration. Some kids ain't see Jordan play. Some older guys don't watch LeBron play. So there is always gonna be that diversion.
But you have to still, at that point, you have to go off facts. You can't go off of what I didn't see. Okay, but what did the facts say?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna bring up influence when I break it down. The first thing I'm gonna say is 6-0 in the finals.
Wearing number 23 for who? You wearing another nigga number. You can't consider yourself the GOAT.
Mike Lowry.
You can never say you the GOAT. You wearing another nigga number and you wearing another nigga logo as you hooping saying you the GOAT. No, sir. The Jordan brand alone kills that argument.
I'm just saying when kids bring it up, right? So it's the same with John Cena been wrestling for how many years?
25 plus.
So within them years, while Rock is fucking making Fast and the Furious 20, niggas that watch WWE is only gonna know one of the two, John Cena.
Now, granted, I've been watching this shit year after year,
and I'm pretty sure don't nobody watch. After Paul Walker died, watch Fast and the Furious. I refuse to believe that shit, bro. Y'all not watching it for fucking Rock. Y'all watching it for Paul Walker.
And Furious, though. He busting up any
I'm not
box
watching
office
Fast and the Furious for no fucking Rock. I'm watching Fast and the Furious for Paul Walker, Tyrese, all Van Diesel.
Cam, you naming one movie series game with The Rock. The Rock has headlined plenty movie series.
I will say,
and I'm not knocking you for that. Yeah, you're right.
Cam has a point on that. I don't watch any of the newer Fast and the Furious. I only watch the ones with Paul Walker in them. Anyone that Paul Walker not in, I'm not watching. I only watch the ones with Paul Walker in them.
Okay, but you got to then take into consideration, if you're gonna say that, if you're gonna use that argument, you got to take into the millions of motherfuckers that only watch Fast because The Rock attached to it. Then what about the motherfuckers that stop watching it once? But
you just proved my point too.
Okay, but that goes back to what I'm saying.
It's gonna be diversity because some people know The Rock, like you and me, and there's some people that just only know John Cena. So when you hear KD say Cena's the GOAT, it's just gonna keep being a diversion, bro. Because you grew up off The Rock, KD grew up off of Cena.
Okay, no different than somebody grew up on LeBron, somebody grew up on Jordan, but the facts say LeBron is not the GOAT. The fact is, John Cena is not the GOAT.
Your facts might not be the same facts to their facts. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Cam, you can't change the facts.
Facts is facts regardless. You can't.
He threw me off with that one, bro.
Yeah,
I'm saying it. I'm leaving it right here, right now. John Cena got 17 world championships, just like how Trae say Tom Brady got 7 Super Bowl championships. It ain't gonna be match. It ain't gonna be until someone get 18. I'm like that with the John Cena. Until someone get 18, which The Rock will not. The Rock even got 10. Let's get this out of the way.
But see, if you go over stats, all it's gonna lead back to is influence, bro. It's just
if The Rock want to write it in now to where he win 20 of them, he can do it because why? He's a boss now in the company.
But is he serious?
So it's gonna be rigged for him.
Win 20
This shit
championships.
already rigged. So what
So
are
they
we
gonna
really
rig it for
talking
him to
here?
win 20 championships.
If The Rock wanted to say,
They
I'm
not
gonna
gonna rig it. He gonna rig it himself.
Look, John Cena's my GOAT. My top 5 I felt like was valid to anybody
And
who
your
knows
top 5
wrestling.
is valid.
It is. I like your top 5.
Your top
My
5
top
is valid.
My top 5, and again, and I just purely again the three
Yeah.
topics that I went off of was pure in-ring skills, how the crowd reacted to them, and how big of an impact they made in the WWE.
But see, hold on. But let's be clear though. Let's understand why. Again, let's understand why The Rock was able to successfully make that transition from movie to wrestling. John Cena been wrestling how long? Because he tried to do it clearly, and the shit didn't work. He tried to make that transition to them Hollywood chicks. The shit didn't work out because he wasn't putting asses to seats. He's not The Rock.
What you mean it ain't working out?
He's still doing it. You can't say a nigga ain't working out. He's still doing it.
We can look. Hold on. We can look up the box office numbers compared for The Rock and John Cena. Let's stop the cap.
It just, at this point, nigga, it ain't even about wrestling, man.
I'm saying no. I'm saying Katie. Listen to what I'm saying. Katie point is, Katie bragging rights is just no different than Tom Brady. As long as that motherfucker played, he should have had more championships. What I'm saying is, once The Rock start getting that Hollywood money, shit, nigga, fuck a WWE championship, nigga. I'm getting millions over here. Who the fuck?
So that just cancels out the fucking. That's like Jordan saying, "I got 3 rings, I'm done, no more." And then LeBron gets 4. You're not gonna say Jordan is the fucking GOAT with 3 rings, are you?
If Jordan only had 3. Like I said again, Jordan influence alone, gang. He could have 2, 1,
Trae,
whatever.
you bullshitting. Ain't no way in hell you would say if Jordan had 3 rings, nigga, all off his influence, he's a GOAT.
You asking a hypothetical question that really can't be answered because again, who's to say that Jordan influence will still be the same with 3 rings? I'ma still be saying the same.
We don't know that.
So again, there's no point in you asking it. It's no point in you saying it. It's hypothetical.
Charles Barkley got influence. Does he not?
Charles Barkley is not Jordan.
Barkley, come on, dude.
Nah, that's a bad comparison. I ain't gonna lie,
That's a stretch.
The Barkley brand,
I can't
the
argue with
Barkley
these niggas,
brand.
and you keep coming in the background. See, it's hard to argue, and this motherfucker's in the background.
The Barkley, hold on, let's be clear. The Barkley brand
Charles Barkley ain't got no
shit.
influence, man. Y'all niggas got it.
Oh man, I'm gone.
Niggas don't watch TNT inside the NBA. They just watch straight game. Okay.
TNT, bro. You already lost,
Stephen A. got influence. The fuck?
But the Stephen A. Smith brand is not the Jordan brand.
I'm not. Y'all got it. Yeah. Go to sleep, bro. It's hard to argue with this motherfucker in the background, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, nigga.
Like again, Stone Cold tried.
Charles Barkley
He
got
tried to do
influence.
the
What the
Hollywood
fuck? What you
thing.
niggas talk about?
Like I said, John, it wasn't too many wrestlers that tried it, but again, you gotta understand, if they tried it and it didn't succeed, that's what I'm saying again. If The Rock would have kept wrestling as long as you
nigga with no rings got influence.
The Rock brand alone, that's what I'm saying. That's what's been opened so many doors for the shit he doing. The XFL, the movies, the TV show, the brand itself.
Fail. If you want to say something failed, that shit failed. Folks. That shit rebranded. That shit failed.
Ass.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you still got to understand though. I'm saying as far as the Rock brand and his influence alone, motherfuckers ain't finna do business with motherfuckers they really ain't hitting on shit. His influence alone is gonna trump Cena. It's period. It's already been proven. So, I'm saying if KD arguing it where he won 17 championships, he should have won more than that. How long done the motherfucker been wrestling? But what I'm saying is The Rock probably could have won more.
I hate when niggas use that fucking logic.
Wrestling. But The Rock started getting that other money, and he dipped out, and then came back and bought a share of the company, and now he one of the bosses. Come on, gang.
So what Trae is saying, the money is worth more than the championship.
Well, we all know that.
No,
but
I'm saying, Sweeney, that's half of what I'm saying is, when you able to do it the way The Rock did it, nigga, The Rock came back and bought his motherfucking likeness, nigga. The Rock owns The Rock. John Cena don't own John Cena.
Nah, yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, he do.
Cap.
Nah, John Cena said that he do own his likeness. I remember he said that in the interview. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean, there could be some truth to that because he's been using the same theme song for like 10 plus years. So, I mean, there could be some truth in this.
And that song is what? Platinum. There you go.
Album platinum.
Why y'all comparing a platinum album to Influence?
We comparing movies.
That's what I'm saying, Cam.
Hold on. See, Cam, you be fucking yourself every time you talk. You're comparing one fucking album that you can't even name 5 songs off of.
Do the Rock got an album?
The Rock got a song? If you want to say it's platinum?
An album.
Hey,
Once again, an album
got,
that you can't name 5 songs from.
I can't name 5 songs from The Rock either.
He don't have 5 songs.
Oh, there you go.
What can't? What?
Hey, Cam,
Cam,
The
you're
Rock
drunk,
got
man. That shit don't even make no
No, I'm
sense.
trolling, bro.
Oh, I'm dead ass about to slide out of my chair. Y'all are crazy, bro.
That nigga John Cena got a platinum album. Rock don't.
Yeah.
Okay, well again, he got countless box office movies. John Cena don't. So we read it all day.
Hey, he got a platinum album all by itself. He ain't had to get directors.
1 million, and that's when niggas going to the stores and buying that bitch, not streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but you same niggas that saying they can't name 5 songs off of it.
I ain't say I bought
You
that
name
bitch.
5
Hold on,
you
so
name,
you bringing
name
out
the
an
song
album
from The
that you
Rock
didn't
right
even
now.
buy. How that work?
No, I'm saying.
Name the song Rock made.
It
can
doesn't
never
matter.
erase
That's the name of the song
numbers.
right now. Look it up.
Which
You
one?
can't erase
It
numbers.
doesn't matter.
You talking about-
What?
The name of the
Hey,
song
that nigga
is
was
It
talking.
Doesn't Matter. One of his slogans.
Oh, his theme song.
Correct. Now name me 5 John Cena's.
You can't see me, you can't see me, you can't see me, you can't see me. That's
Exactly.
fine.
Exactly.
You can't see me.
You can't see me featuring Kanye West. Fuck it.
Freaking time.
Niggas was not
Meek
standing in the
Mill.
line. Well, y'all, I can't speak about it. Y'all wasn't standing in line for no John Cena album.
Trey, you stood in the line.
Hell
to go
no,
see
I'm
The
not.
Rock
You
in
right
the
about
movie.
that.
Who? Hell
I
yeah,
ain't standing in line for no Fast and the Furious.
Any movie Rock in, I bought my ticket. You best believe it.
Just for The
I
Rock.
don't believe that
just
shit.
for The Rock. Just for The Rock. Like, you know, just for The Rock.
Yes, he would. Just for The Rock. I would believe it.
Damn
I
right.
would believe it.
Nah, Trae would do that.
He would do that.
For sure.
Now if I, you know what I'm saying, if I don't like the movie, I just didn't like it, but I'm gonna go see that bitch.
So you don't like it and still, so you'll force yourself to watch it.
Damn, I can't force it
That's
to watch
crazy,
something
bro.
I ain't never seen. I say I'm gonna pay my ticket and go see it. If I don't like it, I just didn't like it.
But if that motherfucker ass have, you gonna sit there and watch the rest of the movie?
Man, John Cena
I
ain't
mean,
never made no
but
ass
I'm saying
movie.
it ain't been too many.
John Cena ain't
It
never
ain't been too
made
many
no ass
movies that The Rock
movie.
been in.
I ain't gonna lie. The
that it was
only
ass.
movies I know John Cena off of is 12 around.
That man John Cena was on Hannah Montana. Are you?
He
That's
said,
a
"No,
show, not
Cena
a movie,
definitely
bro.
has a lot of
That's a
box
show,
office
bro.
movies." Mike Larry,
He got
name
paid.
5, and don't even
This
Google
man
it.
said
Name
a
me
show.
5 box
Mind you,
office.
Hannah Montana was one of the biggest shows when he was on there.
You feel me? You feel me?
That
Like,
wasn't no
come on
knockoff.
now. Like what?
Wait, what we
I
saying?
forgot that girl.
Hey.
That girl was basically America's fucking
Hey, that nigga Rock was on Tooth Fairy, man. That shit was ass, Trey. Come on, bro.
Tooth Fairy. What the fuck?
Tooth Fairy, that shit was garbage, bro.
I mean, that's
The
a family
Rock.
movie. That's, I mean, if you feel like it was
That's
ass,
family movie. Shit.
I watched this.
hold on. But
so
the
I
box
can't
office say
really-
otherwise.
I can't really shit on Too Fairy because
So
I
if it's
watched
ass, long as it sells, is alright.
I'm saying if you, but I mean, some people think the Fast
the
and
movie
Furious
had
is
to.
ass.
The movie
I don't
had to
agree.
have sold your interest.
Fast and Furious is ass.
That's your
after
opinion.
Paul Walker died. But we just gonna go off of box sales.
I'm gonna say the part that The Rock played was not ass. So you take that however you want to take
He
it.
played all the parts after Paul Walker died. What are you talking about?
I'm saying The Rock's particular part in the movie, Officer Hobbs, his part was not ass.
That's
His character was not ass. You can play a bad
That's-
character.
I ain't gonna lie,
and have
Trae.
bad acting.
I'm not even trolling no more. Once he got on that bitch, it started getting ass.
But you talking about the overall direction of the film. That ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah,
what The Rock did.
because honestly, huh?
You talking about the overall direction Fast went in once Paul Walker died. That's what I'm saying. You can't blame
Yeah.
it on The Rock. The Rock still played his
True.
part good as hell.
If harassing niggas is playing it well, I guess.
I mean, he a cop. What the fuck you want him to do? Bake cookies with them niggas?
Nah, get the fuck out the way.
He said, "Get the
you
Mind your
ain't-
business.
You ain't making no
We
sense.
selling drugs, racing cars. Get the fuck out the way.
Right, but that's
Nah,
the
he
overall,
did play
that's
that.
the
He played that
overall
role good.
direction of the
I'm
film.
trolling. He played that role good. Oh my god, I'm finna talk to y'all in the room. This motherfucker
y'all,
just keep talking.
He said, train wreck the
I'm
ring
trolling these
12 round
niggas.
dash
She
on
think
too.
I'm dead ass.
y'all stupid.
I don't know they bank account shit. The Rock probably got way more.
Well,
God damn, he do.
Nah, we ain't talking bank accounts. That's
Yeah, we know Rock raps that.
Fuck you, man.
Nah, I ain't.
hell no.
The Rock laps that nigga money.
Let's not forget, John Cena was also very big on cars. He had a huge car collection.
Nah, the Rock
probably got.
Bro, he got a share in WWE. You know how much that share probably generates?
Yeah,
like
He ain't gotta wake up and do shit.
You can have 1%. You can have 1% in a WWE share. That's probably $1 million alone.
Kids don't gotta work.
Yeah,
You feel like the Rock is like, well, we ain't gonna talk about money because the Rock killed John Cena and then money. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
He's straight on that.
you can't pay a nigga you can't see, bro.
I mean,
Cam is a fool, dog.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying, bro. We've seen wrestlers just like once they kind of like fizzle on out and just it's just gonna be that special appearance every now and then the pop, and then we don't see them enough for another 5-10 years. I'm saying, like, that's what I mean by influence alone, and then to come back and then buy a share of the company, and then, like and to do it on the level you doing, man. Hell, no, ain't nobody seeing the Rock, fool.
Okay, now I kind of get your Jordan take and LeBron take, like, when it comes to the business why. Now I kind of get it now, because at first I was like, you tweaking, but now I get it. Like,
but see, I go off of on the court. That off the court shit don't mean nothing to me.
But to Trae,
it's kind of different with wrestling, though.
But to Trae, he's saying when you talking about the GOAT, everything has to go in the aspect.
Yeah,
it's cool and all, but we already know when we in the barbershops and shit and we having these debates, niggas is not bringing up, damn, what shoes you rocking. Nobody give a fuck about that. We talk about the nigga went 6-0 in the finals. That's the first thing I'm gonna bring up with Jordan. The nigga went 3-peat, went to baseball and did another 3-peat. Like, I'm gonna hit you with basketball facts, bro.
So that's the thing. But what about the
3-0.
motherfuckers that got 11 rings and all that type of shit? That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't do the rings as far as that alone when it comes to the GOAT, because it's motherfuckers that got more rings than Jordan that you don't even think
rings
of.
don't. That's true, but still, you're not gonna say no motherfucking Bill Russell and this nigga didn't played what a bunch of.
Okay, so what I'm saying is when you talking GOAT to me, I can't speak for everybody else. When you talking GOAT to me, you are gonna include influence. If you talking just I'm just talking about in the ring, you got it. I don't give a fuck about that. You lose me with that.
Man. All I know is this is finna be like, this is the debate for tonight. This is a video.
Yeah, John Cena the GOAT. There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say John Cena to go. That's it. Shit.
I don't give a fuck who to go, bro.
Yeah,
they both good wrestlers, man.
You got it. You got to put the influence in there with me, gang, because you just talking at this.
John Cena to go.
This stream we finna eat.
I feel like they both got good influence, bro.
They damn near the same. It's like it's different eras, so it's hard to say who did.
And like the thing is, like,
there's kids that don't even know what rock bottom is.
But it kind of goes back to what I was saying. It kind of goes back to what I was saying before. Like, John Cena, we know for wrestling. Period. We don't even really mention John Cena's movies like that.
Okay, but you just proving the point that it's some kids that just know rock for movies, not wrestling.
Right. Not wrestling.
No, but there are also.
So we're basically saying the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
No, but it goes back to what I'm saying. Like, John Cena was infamous for wrestling.
Yeah,
Rock
and I'm telling you now, kids are probably knowing the Rock for movies, not wrestling.
They know him for both.
No, they not kids.
No, they don't.
But Sweetie, this is what I'm saying.
Kids alone, they only know him
KD
for
argument
movies.
is John Cena is a 17-time or what, however many. He's the GOAT to me regardless. I'm saying that's not my argument no more. If you keeping it just based off that, I'm not in that conversation because that don't apply to me. He can argue that with y'all. I don't go off that.
I think the 17. I disagree with that with KD because I ain't gonna lie, you still
No,
got
because
writers,
when
bro.
niggas bring up again,
Okay, but
let's
still,
go back to like the
Ric
other
Flair had
sports.
writers when he won 16.
When you bring up Tom Brady, nigga, first thing niggas is gonna pull up is 7 rings.
But nah, that's completely
But see, this is
different
but
from
this is what I'm
wrestling, bro.
saying, bro. When you talk about the rings, though, John Cena again. The reason, and I'm saying once, because you got to think, Stone Cold left. Motherfuckers started leaving as far as retiring, you know what I'm saying, or just went full time in the shit no more. I'm saying, so once Stone Cold finally left and went on, you know what I'm saying, once him and Rock did that WrestleMania 18, I'm saying The Rock was still around, fool. But I'm saying John Cena came at a time where it really wasn't nobody else to carry the fucking company.
When you talking about when he first showed up or when he got popular?
When he got popular, motherfuckers was already heading out the door. It wasn't nobody left.
Yeah.
It was around.
It was a few wrestlers left.
But they were
Undertaker.
not up
Kane,
there
you
as
had-
far as the caliber of John Cena or Rock or Stone Cold. It was not a
Triple
lot of
H,
them.
what the fuck? Trae,
Triple
what?
H definitely was.
But Triple H started having health problems, fool.
Nah, hell no.
Yes, he
Trae-
did. This right
Nah,
now.
Triple H was still wrestling.
Nah, we talking about 02, 03, 04, Triple H.
Triple H was still wrestling.
No, he's talking about 06, 07.
Nigga,
Oh,
you
no,
still that nigga.
Triple H was still that dude.
Fuck is y'all talking about? Oh,
Bro,
we got the
but hold
years fucked
on.
up.
But if John Cena became the face of the WWE, why wouldn't they keep feeding him the belt?
John Cena was getting the belt.
So
It was-
hear what
it
I'm
was
saying
around-
then. That's what I mean by as long as the nigga kept wrestling, what sense wouldn't it have made to not keep giving this nigga the belt?
Okay, here I'm gonna
Okay,
put
yeah,
The
out.
Rock, that's what I'm saying. The Rock
I'm gonna
chose
put out-
to leave
I'm gonna put out
because
a
that
really-
bag was different where he was getting that other business. He didn't give a fuck about being the champion no more. Look at these racks I'm getting.
I'm
I
gonna
see
put
what
out.
you mean. I see what you mean.
It's not
I'm
real.
gonna put out. I'm gonna put out a really controversial opinion. Okay,
Oh shit.
without that Randy Orton rivalry, John
No,
Cena would
bro.
never have hit 17.
Nah, you on drugs, bro.
You on drugs, bro.
Are you
Cena
kidding
would-
me?
Cena
They
would
traded
still
the
be big
title
without that
a
Randy
total of
Orton.
7 times.
You're tripping.
They traded the title back and forth for literally a
You
whole
forget when he
year.
before that swing.
You tripping.
A rivalry don't really make
Bro, do you
you
have any idea how many
big.
times they traded the championship between those two?
But Cena was already a household
He
name
was
when that was going.
already that nigga before that.
Right.
That's
what I'm
influence
saying.
when you a household name,
John
bro.
Cena was nowhere near those numbers beforehand.
Yes, he was.
No, John Cena was big
16?
before all that.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year you
John
talking
Cena
about?
had
Frank?
7 at
Hold on.
most.
What year
John
was you talking
Cena
I'm
about?
not talking
7
about
at
rings. I'm
most.
saying he was
By
a
the time
household
we got to
name.
2009, he had only about 7 or 8 championships.
Bro, we not
I'm
talking
saying-
about championships. We talking about
You
being
just
that
said
dude,
that-
the face of the franchise.
You just said that he got big just off of his rivalry with Randy
Right.
Orton. You just
No,
said
I'm
that.
saying,
No,
I'm
he
saying
said he
his
had got
numbers.
He said
I'm saying his numbers.
He says John
The numbers
Cena
were already there.
He said John Cena would. Hold on, Cam. What Sweeney is saying that John Cena would have never tied Ric Flair for 16 world championships
I
if it
ain't-
wasn't for that rivalry. He lying. He would have got it regardless.
Yeah, he would. I don't know.
No,
John Cena been wrestling for a long time, bro. Since I was in
Bro,
fucking
that-
elementary, middle school,
He's
bro.
been wrestling
That
for
dude-
Randy
almost
Orton
30
came-
years.
Randy Orton came in. What? The 2005 or 6?
Or no, the same. It was like a couple months after
He
him. I
came
think.
like 05.
No, it was- Yeah, no, I want to say
Cena was already on top. Cena was already on top.
Yeah, he was already on top.
So
He didn't
any
even win
nigga
the WWE championship when Randy
You
Orton
keep
wasn't
talking
in
about
WWE.
winning a championship. You could not win a championship and still be a household name in the WWE. What are you talking about?
It's been niggas that we don't even remember their name and still won the championship. Like,
Jinder
that
Mahal.
shit-
You probably don't even know who Jinder
yeah,
Mahal is.
like his
boy.
goof ass. He
Well,
won that shit.
that was some pure bullshit. that we don't even-
Cena wasn't no like, we just know this nigga. Like everybody was on that
Everybody
nigga.
know John Cena, right? Like, come on now.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying, as far as the statistics,
If anything, that boosts Randy Orton up.
Yeah.
I'm saying as far as the statistics, the amount of championships that John Cena has had throughout his career, a majority of those championship changes were due to Randy Orton.
No, you are arguing about the back and forth championship. You just said that the statistics blew up when he was going back and forth with Randy Orton. I'm challenging you, saying that Cena was already big prior to that.
I'm not saying he wasn't big, but he wasn't close to tying the record at that time.
Oh, if you're talking about that, then you probably 100% correct. But I'm just going off what you saying.
At that time, he was nowhere close.
I'm pretty sure all of us did not know that you were saying that.
Yeah, no. So literally, up until 2008 and 2009, John Cena has only held. All right, you know what? I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, if you're saying that, then you got it.
Oh, hold up. How many championships?
I'm thinking you saying like the nigga blew Cena up because they going back and forth. I'm like, no, Cena was already known.
Said that. I thought he said that too. I'm like, yeah.
Everybody did. That's why we sitting there going back and forth. Now, if you talking about how long the nigga had a title, I mean, it's the WWE, bro. You're not gonna have the title for that long.
Bro, before 2009, John Cena won 3 championships.
It's because I remember one of his reigns, he had that bitch for like... Are you kidding me? Yeah, he had that bitch for like 10 years, 3 years, bro.
And then, I'm gonna do you one even better.
Wait a second. How many times... When you say championships, are you just saying world championships or championships in general?
Well, between Randy Orton and John Cena, it was the WWE Championship.
No, but you said before 2009, he only had 3 championships. What do you mean? World championships or championships in general?
He had only 3 world championships.
Okay.
He only had 3. That's not including the United States Championship. That's not including that. How many times did Randy Orton win the championship versus Johnson?
Y'all crazy, man.
Boy, go to State put belt the ass.
Y'all crazy,
they probably,
man.
I can't even argue. Y'all got somebody on y'all side. That's some shit.
I'm saying niggas is really sitting up here arguing about rigged championships. It's crazy.
No, I'm not.
It ain't even
it wasn't rigged when the Rock won.
You looking at it as like rigged?
I never said that. I never said that, gang. I'm still talking about influence. But the championship's rigged in the motherfucker.
Rigged championships is crazy.
So
hold on. So the shit's not scripted. So it's not scripted. Are we being for real here?
Yes, it's scripted, but if you
everything's scripted, why are we even
like? That's how I'm like, come on,
Alyssa, say it again. Hold on.
Also, Trae.
Say that again, Alyssa.
She said,
"Isn't all of that shit scripted? Is it not?"
So hold on, but what you about to say before you said that? You said, "Why are we sitting here?" What you saying?
I said, "Why are we even talking about that when everything is scripted?" That's why.
Thank you. So it's really no point in arguing who, like whoever you feel like to go to at the end of the day, still gonna be your opinion. But we arguing about some scripted rigged shit.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, KD. When you said that, I was like, yeah, that shit don't even matter for real. Like that shit's already in the play anyways.
Okay, so if it's scripted, John Cena is the GOAT. There you go.
But I already said but I said in the beginning, when you talking to me, you gonna include influence. If you talking about where it's just in the ring, you got it. Cause that shit don't matter.
I get it, man. No, influence do play a part, but I just feel like I'd rather just talk about on the court. Because if we do influence, we all know Jordan is the fucking GOAT, bro. Like, motherfuckers get the oohing and ahhing when that nigga walks in the motherfucking arena. So he got it.
Fuck Jordan. No.
LeBron can't do that.
Nah, hell
you got niggas saying nobody fear LeBron. Niggas fear Jordan.
Jordan was busting ass on a light day.
That nigga Mad Max said that nigga went to sleep early to guard this nigga.
He said he used to. Can?
Nah, bro.
He said nah.
So you saying nobody?
And I'm a LeBron fan, bro.
I'm really about to piss some of y'all off because what I just seen.
People get up for LeBron like on some respect because like they want to beat him. Niggas wouldn't get up for Jordan. Niggas knew they were
Hell
losing.
no,
Niggas knew they was losing.
Hey, look, niggas woke up saying, "Man, I hope this nigga don't put up 50 on me tonight." You was hoping.
Yeah, no. You was
Nigga,
hoping
you
that
had
Jordan-
niggas sleeping 10 hours just to play Jordan. They slept 10 hours early.
Off the documentaries I seen, Trae right on that. I think like plenty of documentaries I seen where they was like guarding people.
But the players ain't gonna say nowadays. Gonna
See,
say
that's how I feel with that's how I feel about Steph Curry. When you watch the nigga, you like, man, I hope this nigga don't hit a three.
And you know he gonna hit one.
I'm just keeping it a dub, bro. I'm a Bron fan, bro, but
bro, there ain't no player gonna admit that shit nowadays, bro. Y'all,
I'm sorry, bro. All right.
Ain't no nigga not
flopping LeBron. No, bro. I feel LeBron.
Nigga, I'm a LeBron fan, bro. When he used to play Curry, I'm like, every time this nigga shoot, I'm like, man, this shit gonna go in.
KD, you're gonna hate me for this, but this is what I've seen. Like, I've looked up the championship holders for 2000 to 09.
Hey, KD, hey, Swing, we off that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all right. I wanted to make sure. Sure.
We off that.
Okay.
But what you mean for championship holders? What you talking about?
Because we was on the topic of because I brought up the fact that John Cena and Randy Orton exchanged the championship multiple times in the year 09. And that's what propelled John Cena closer to tying the record.
Oh, okay.
But
you saying he lost the motherfucker hand for the time.
In looking at that, I'm almost tempted to say that Randy Orton had a better championship resume than John Cena did in the 2000s. No. When it came to the 2010s, John Cena got that. But as far as the 2000s, Randy Orton had that.
Well, again, KD just going off of 17 times. So, all right.
No, that ain't, like I say, that ain't my sole reason.
No, but I'm saying from a specific time period, not overall. Just from when Randy Orton debuted to the end of 2009, he had a better championship resume than John Cena did.
How many championships he won since 2009 when he debuted?
Randy Orton has won.
RKO.
So he was, first of all, he was...
Even Randy Orton got influenced, bro.
He was at one time the youngest world heavyweight champion ever.
Yeah.
More than The Rock can?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy
Now I would have cared to stay here, yeah.
Nah, Sweetie said it for me.
Yeah, no. So, he won the world heavyweight championship.
What year did he debut?
It was either 04 or 05.
Let's go with 05. So that's 3, 4.
Nah, I could debate with Trae. I couldn't debate with X. X would say some stupid ass shit. Knowing damn well. I said, nigga, you didn't even watch this nigga play. What you go watch highlights? And I know damn well you ain't watching no highlights because I ain't watching highlights. Nigga, I ain't about to sit there and watch no old ass game. Nigga, yeah, nigga, they better cut that shit and score. Make sure when Jordan scored on the nigga.
Okay, so
5, 6.
So Randy Orton has the WWE
I watch LeBron highlights
10 times and
sure.
the World Heavyweight Championship 4 times.
LeBron like number 2, man.
Randy Orton did what?
So Randy Orton, so Randy Orton became the World Heavyweight Champion at 24 years old in 2004.
So he debuted, I think. I want to say he debuted 03. Yeah.
03, 04.
Oh, it was 03.
So
I think.
Yeah,
nigga, I was 10 years old. That's crazy.
That shit crazy as hell.
I think. No, because he won the Intercontinental
Championship. Old shit. Well, you ain't old for real, but
no, Randy Orton is
31.
The
I'm old.
Championship.
Nah, you ain't old, bro.
Randy Orton has won the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh yeah, no. Yes, he has. I'm tripping.
At least I ain't get beat up, yo.
So World Heavyweight Championship. Then he became Tag Team Champion with Edge in
I was gonna say
2006.
Just count how many championships.
I want to talk about the GOAT.
Everything
Edge is one of the GOATs. That nigga used to spear niggas.
They was talking about that yesterday. They was saying, Edge better. Nah, that's the KD said Edge better than Jeff Hardy.
Nah, hell no.
Hell no.
Are you tripping?
Shut the fuck up talking. If y'all saying that Jeff Hardy was better than Edge,
Yes.
Yes.
y'all drunk.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Y'all drunk. And what basis are y'all saying that? Because his because he's a high flyer. Is that why y'all saying?
No.
Not even that. Just
Nigga,
like
Jeff Hardy used to whoop ass. Watch his highlights. I'm not saying Edge didn't used to whoop ass, but Jeff Hardy, WWE champion, him and his brother tag team champions. Nigga, Jeff Hardy was that nigga, bro.
And
he made you want. He made you. You want to talk about influence, nigga? He had niggas doing that dumb shit. You doing diving boards, doing backflips. 9 times out of 10, half the niggas that watch Jeff Hardy try to emulate that shit. That nigga, yeah. If we want to talk about influence, Jeff Hardy's up there too.
Jeff Hardy.
Niggas used to be in their mama bedroom trying to emulate what that nigga used to do. Nigga, that nigga got influence, bro. Influence and the nigga was raw. Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, them niggas, bro. So I'm not saying Edge suck. Edge is hard. That used to be my nigga. But Jeff Hardy, yes.
Oh yeah, you lost me.
Hey, sometimes you gotta lose people when you having debates. As long as you don't lose yourself, you alright. Cause I'm gonna say some crazy shit. It might sound stupid, but I'm gonna stick to it.
Yeah, y'all said some off the wall shit tonight.
Man, this stream's staying up.
Niggas be quick to influence.
This stream's
shit.
staying
I'm
up.
talking about. We all know niggas is lining up for Jordans.
Tonight.
I ain't lining up for no fucking LeBrons. Them bitches heavy.
All right, so then by that logic, then
LeBron.
Cam, you saying Bill Russell the GOAT?
Hell, see you going off of rings. Bill Russell's not 11-0. Jordan's 6-0 though.
But still,
Bill Russell. No.
John Cena
Bill
not
Russell
undefeated,
ain't
but he
gonna
got
play.
17 championships.
That's why I brought up Undertaker, but nobody wanted to listen to me. The nigga
Okay,
went
so
on
you
the
saying
damn near
Undertaker to
21
go.
though.
But hold on,
I ain't saying Undertaker to go. So you doing the stat shit, but you doing the stat bullshit.
You just said that's what we going off of.
Bro,
Man,
Jordan is the GOAT off of many reasons, nigga.
No. Okay,
Hold on.
like you said, let's
If
keep
we
it on the
don't
court.
include on the court,
So Bill Russell's
if
the
we don't
GOAT.
include, no, he's not.
Oh, see, you see how that shit don't work?
No, you are trying to do the ring thing.
No, that's it.
If that's the case, hold on. If that's the case, Robert Horry is better than Jordan and Kobe and LeBron.
But Robert Roy only has how many championships?
He has 7.
Bill Russell has 11.
Right, but I'm not going off of rings. The
So
nigga
then
is
what are we
6-0
going off
in the
of?
finals. Hold on. He's 6-0 in the finals. In the highest peak of level, the nigga never lost. Nigga never went to a game 7. He three-peated, said fuck basketball, went to go play baseball, came back to play basketball and three-peated again, bro. What player done that?
Okay, but hold on. But listen, didn't you just say it's all scripted?
Why do you call prime time a GOAT in football?
He said it's all scripted.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Hell,
So
it's
hold on.
scripted.
So that's what Listen said. So do the 6-0 really matter?
I believe. Look, you can't talk to
Man,
me.
I'm finna log the fuck off, bro.
No,
Y'all not
you
about to
can't. I'm
call this
saying,
man
bro,
3 feet
from
back to
your
back
logic.
scripted.
Hold on. I'm not
Fuck
gonna-
out of here. She talking about WWE, man.
No, she talking about all of
I
it.
ain't finna do that,
I
man.
believe.
Nah, Trey. Hell nah, Trey. You ain't finna do that, bro.
Tell me these sports,
Hey.
man. This is scripted.
Man, NBA ain't scripted. Fuck out of here.
NBA scripted.
LeBron would have 10 rings right now if it was scripted.
That's why he ain't
That
got
is
it, because it's scripted.
No, I was gonna say no.
They don't make money off the nigga losing.
Yes, they do. They make money off of who they want to win their championship.
Nah, man.
Ah, see,
man.
Cam don't like
I
logic.
don't know.
He don't want to hear that.
And think,
That ain't logic. That's asinine.
No,
Hell
it
no.
ain't. No, it ain't.
That's asinine.
Bro, if it was scripted, the biggest player in the league would have a lot of rings. Am I lying or not?
So saying that, right? So what's your proof that it ain't scripted?
What? We all don't know if it's scripted.
Come on, man. Come on.
It can be scripted. It cannot be scripted. How do we know? Can you prove? Do we know that it's scripted?
Cam, like you just said, from your own
Oh,
logic.
crickets. I know.
No.
I
I'm
know.
saying from your own logic.
It's crickets.
Your own logic is biting you in the
Don't
ass.
go over my logic. I just asked a question that you just asked me. Can you prove it that it's scripted?
Hell yeah, I can prove it. Because like you said,
you
LeBron's supposed to have all of
prove
it,
it.
but he ain't got them.
He said.
What?
Huh?
This nigga went
Oh,
to
so-
9. Hold on. First of all, these niggas came back 3-1 against the Warriors. Fuck no. Scripted.
Oh yeah, scripted. Yeah,
Off the muscle.
No.
Off the meat rack.
yeah.
That wasn't scripted, bro.
You
Sorry.
Come on, man.
log off.
Okay, so hold on. So how? Yeah, nah, I ain't even finna bring that up. Never
No,
mind.
Katie. No, Katie. Let's exclude Trae. How is it scripted? How is that whole series scripted?
He came back from 3-1 again. Went KD on that team yet or no?
No.
No, he was not there.
Went on that team
So
yet.
enlighten me. How was it scripted?
Personally, I don't believe
You can't say Draymond getting suspended because that's one fucking game. He came back the next game and they was at it. So game 5 was at the Warriors. You still got one more game to play, right? Draymond suspended. So you got one more game to play, right? They beat them. So you got another game to play, game 6. Why the Warriors didn't win? So you telling me it was in the script to let LeBron score 40? So the magnet ball made LeBron score 40.
He said the magnet ball.
KD, just answer his question for face value. Do you believe that shit was scripted? Yes or no?
Yes,
I'm hitting the facts.
Yes,
No.
I believe this. Yeah, I believe the NBA. Like I said, hold on. Like I said before, I believe the NBA, NFL. I believe these sports are scripted. Yes.
No.
I do.
Hands down. That's it.
Pat Mahomes man, fuck out of here. Pat Mahomes would have a 3-peat right now if it was scripted.
He didn't 3-peat because it's
He
scripted.
didn't 3-peat though. He didn't 3-peat.
What?
Right.
All right,
They're saying he set him up to make history, but then all of a sudden just took it away from him.
Took
That's
it
what I'm
away.
saying.
No.
That shit don't make no sense though. Like how?
Yeah, I'm not
It's
hearing
a money
that, bro. That
thing.
don't-
What money makes
It's
sense?
the biggest. It's the big, bro.
It's
You
real.
make more money. You make more money promoting the winner. You make more money promoting winner. You don't make money promoting
No, as
losers.
far
That
as
makes no fucking
gambling
sense.
goes and them odds, no, sir, you do not. You don't make more money promoting the winner.
Vegas gonna make their money. You fucking win or not?
Regardless.
Bro, y'all don't
What
get
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Gambling is gambling, nigga. If you go to the fucking casino and fucking put $10 to try to hit fucking 10,000 and you get with nothing, nigga, you still put the money
If
in it.
the,
What are you
if
talking
the
about?
odds was 10-1 for Mahomes them to win the chip,
Negro,
you don't think they gonna
it doesn't
script
matter.
to where
Vegas
they
is gonna get
the
their money,
bread?
bro. They're gonna get their money. I don't know what you talking about.
Cam,
Gambling is not
when
rigged.
you done
They're gonna get
talking
their money,
game,
bro.
we don't agree with you. It's scripted. The point you making
You
is
ain't
not
gotta
proving
agree with
anything.
me. Nigga, I don't live life off of niggas agreeing with me.
Cam,
I'm telling you, nigga, this shit ain't
the point
rigged.
that you're trying to make is falling flat,
No, it's not, because you cannot prove to me that it's rigged.
and you can't prove that it ain't.
It is not.
So
rigged,
it
right.
equal it balance out, bro.
Balance it out.
But what I'm saying is,
balance out
hold
there.
on. No, what I'm saying is, most shit didn't happen in our face to make it look like it's rigged than what you saying.
Nah,
I mean, hold on.
still can't prove it. It look. Hey, keyword, it look.
I'm
It
not- I'm
look,
about to bring up
keyword.
the NFL. Like when the Falcons should have won that Super Bowl against the Patriots. They was up how much by the halftime?
Wouldn't they make more money Brady losing? Can you answer that, KD?
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all,
You gotta hold on. You gotta go back and check the odds. You can't say it now. You don't know. You would have to go back and check them odds when that shit happens.
So they would have lost money Brady winning, but they'll make more money Brady losing.
Bullshit.
Them odds probably changed once them folks went up 28-3.
Mind you, I bet every day, bro. They're gonna put what they put, and niggas are gonna put their money. You got some niggas that win, some niggas that lose. You know who wins at the end of the day? Ahmad, can you tell me?
But the odds
wins at
continue.
the end?
The odds
No.
continue to change as the game is going on. The odds are never fixed.
Yes. You are 100% right? So Tom Brady could be the favorite, and then between the game, he could be the underdog. You are correct on that. But some people pick the favorite and the underdog. Regardless, Vegas is going to get their money.
Right,
It's gonna
because
be
niggas
winners and
paying.
losers
But what I'm
regardless.
saying is the bigger payout is going to come off them odds. Yeah, they're going to get their money regardless, but they want the bigger payout at the end of the day. That's why the shit's scripted.
Nah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't argue with that.
I'm not agreeing.
You gotta when you make betting, you gotta have underdog, favorite. Meaning this nigga is the favorite to win. This nigga is the least to win.
All right, so then so ask everybody why they feel like it's scripted then. So start with Sleepy.
Hold on. There are games where both teams are favorite. That's where you like, oh shit. I don't know who to pick because they're both favorite to fucking win. Is that scripted? If they're both favorite to fucking win?
But somebody gonna get a bigger payout though at the end of the day.
No. Because if they're both favorite, it's 110. It's either 105 or 110. Still the same payout. It's all about what you put into it. So if you put $1,000 down, if you put $1,000 down on the 110 minus 110, you might get 1,500 back, right? But if you do it on the 105, you might get 16.
So
Either way,
what
what if the game ends in a tie, like in baseball? What if the game ends in a tie? Nobody wins. Is that scripted?
Are you talking about regular season or playoffs?
No, it doesn't matter.
Playoffs.
Betting is betting.
Playoffs can't end in a tie.
Okay, let's talk about regular season. What if it ends in a tie? Who wins?
And baseball still can't end in a tie on baseball because they go into
because Vegas gonna get. I'm telling you, people gonna get their money regardless, bro.
You thinking of soccer?
I'm gonna say he's thinking of football. Football can end in a tie.
Yeah, a lot of games, but basketball, honestly.
And baseball.
Baseball can't end in a tie.
Baseball can't end in a tie.
Baseball will go all
unless the ump calls it for some outside reason, the game is gonna go on.
So KD, so why you feel like the shit scripted?
He can't prove it.
I'm not asking him to prove it. I'm asking why you think it's scripted.
We're going in circles, bro.
It's not gonna come.
Like I say, hold on, Trae,
because nobody can prove either way.
It's not gonna matter because he can't prove that it's not scripted. Just like how he say
we let the even odds now. Like it's
just like how he tell us we can't prove that it is scripted. So we just
said, it looked like it.
You gotta prove your argument, KD.
That look like a bad bitch.
Hey, but
is it?
You gotta prove your argument too, your mind. If you say it's not scripted.
No, I'm saying though, we made our claim and Cam just explained how it's not scripted and all that. Y'all have to make y'all claim as well.
And then if it's really scripted, why are y'all watching it?
It's entertainment.
It's entertaining. Just like WWE, it's scripted, but we watch it.
Hey, Ahmad, that just proved my point why I stopped watching it. WWE, correct? I know it's scripted, so I'm not watching it. So
okay, but hold on. So
your average Steeler game, if you know it's scripted, why the fuck is you watching it?
It's entertaining.
WWE also is not just.
I'm not watching no scripted shit. You got it.
Yeah, if I think it is, I'm not watching.
If it's scripted, I'm not watching it.
I mean, if it's scripted or not, they don't mean it's not entertaining me.
Hold on.
Why the fuck we go to movies then? We know that shit fake as hell, but it's still entertaining.
Entertaining.
I'm talking about sports. I'm not talking about movies.
Well, it don't matter what you're talking about. You either entertained or you not.
Yeah, you get entertained off of some fake shit is insane.
Yeah, if they making it look good, shit, hell yeah. Shit, I ain't catching no ball with no 80 miles an hour.
We all know movies is fake. I'm talking about sports.
I mean,
if I'm seeing a motherfucker catch a ball 40 miles an hour with one hand off doing a backflip, hell yeah, this shit gonna be entertaining. Hell yeah, I'm watching
all them parlays and shit.
I watch WWE every single week, and I know it's
so. So Trae, if you knew Memphis was getting blowed out 50 next game, you're gonna watch them.
Damn right, because I want to say John Morant. The fuck
out of here. Hell no. You gonna see that nigga on the bench? You ain't gonna see him play.
I'm saying now, if John Morant don't play because he didn't read the script that said, "Hey, we finna get blew out by 60," and he say, "Oh, I'm not playing," I'm probably not gonna watch it. But if John Morant playing, I'm watching.
I don't think it's like that at all, though. I really don't.
You think I'm finna turn down? Hold on. You think, bro? I just posted y'all in the Discord with how y'all that bitch rocking. You think I'm finna pass up seeing John Morant dunk on a nigga? You crazy as hell. Scripted or not, I'm watching it.
Just like I said, just like how I am. If John Cena, Roman Reigns there, I'm watching. I don't.
But I'm saying, even at a certain age, I figured out like, okay, yeah, this wrestling shit fake. But as long as the Rock was attached to it or Stone Cold in the
shit I'm watching. Rigged, so I'm like, maybe it's just not it's not their game, bro. They're all human at the end of the day.
And how we go from wrestling to championships to influence to movies to basketball.
Because Cam is moving the goalposts with this.
I'm not moving no goalposts. I can't prove that it's not rigged, but they can't prove that it is rigged.
No, I'm saying the goalposts was moved because we were supposed to be talking about the championship comparison between Bill Russell and them. And like I said,
no, I don't give a fuck, nigga. He can have 20 rings. He's still not better than Jordan.
But
what?
In discussion. The fuck?
Yeah, you lost me with that one.
Y'all niggas bring up rings with LeBron, but come on now.
LeBron lost.
Jordan
LeBron lost.
Hell,
Jordan is the GOAT of all time, bro.
Well, of course, I'm not arguing that. I agree with
This
that.
shit opinionated though. Ain't this
But
is
you
never
saying
gonna
that
end.
20 rings wouldn't change that?
Nah, nigga, Bill Russell got 11. I'm still not putting him in my top 5.
Whenever we think
Ain't nobody got Bill Russell in their top 5.
This is
All right.
all in the
But that's
opinionated
what I mean by as far as-
Trae don't even got Bill Russell in his top 5. So that argument
I'm
is
saying he not in your top 5 for one. Like I said, influence alone.
Is he in your top 5?
Who?
Bill Russell. And we talking about just straight basketball.
Straight basketball, yeah, he is. Cause he won 11 chips.
This nigga full of shit.
Hold on, Cam. You just said if you talking
you can't
straight basketball,
bro.
how can you not?
Man, Bill Russell's not in your top 5. You probably we never saw a game from Bill Russell, but some fucking old ass highlights.
Y'all, be logical.
This nigga Trae
How
full
can
of
you not
shit.
put the nigga with damn near the most championships as a player in the
I'm
fucking
not watching
top
no
5?
black and white shit. That's the shit X would be
You see,
saying.
you moving
Yeah,
the
I watch Bill
goalposts.
Russell
Saying
play.
it. You moving the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalpost. I asked you if he's in his top 5 basketball wise. You're
KD.
not putting Bill Russell in your top 5.
If John Cena shit was in black and white, that nigga got
I know
17
what type
shit.
of
Do
niggas
we
you
not?
like, bro. You're not putting Bill Russell in your top 5, bro.
How you gonna ask me a question and then tell me what I'm not gonna do?
You're not gonna have Bill
Now
Russell in
you
your
really
top 5,
drunk,
bro.
What, KD?
I know.
Hold on.
I'm drunk, man.
Trae, what's your top 5 of basketball? Who your top 5 of basketball then?
Who top 5 to me?
Yeah.
Derrick Rose.
What you say?
Hold on.
You said Derrick Rose.
John
I ain't
Morant.
mad at that. You know I ain't
Derrick
mad at
Rose.
that.
Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Penny Hardaway.
Where's
That's
Bill
the first-
Russell?
I respect the Penny Hardaway.
No, you said hold on.
He's
You
still one
said
of my
my
favorite
top 5.
players.
Now if you
I
talking chips,
Okay.
Bill Russell has to be.
I am not talking chips. I'm talking basketball because it could be a bum ass nigga with 10 rings and we're not gonna talk about him. What are you talking about?
But
Rings
Bill
does not
Russell wasn't a
determine
bum.
if a nigga is good, bro.
Bill Russell wasn't
I
a
play
bum.
basketball, bro. Carmelo Anthony is better than half the niggas that probably got more rings than him. Am I lying or not? D Rose is better than
But
half
you
the
don't
niggas that
consider
got
Carmelo
more
a
rings
goat
than
though.
him.
You
What are
didn't
we
say
talking
Carmelo
about?
was a goat though. You didn't put him in there.
I didn't. We talking basketball. I'm not talking about rings, bro.
Okay, but we're
What are you talking
talking
about?
talking
I
about.
brought up 6-0 because the nigga won in the highest level and never lost, bro. Where is we coming off with rings?
Okay, so
What are you talking about?
so Cam, so what made Jordan the GOAT to you again?
I said 6-0 in the finals. I didn't say because he had 6 rings. He won and never lost in the highest level, and he never went to a game 7. He went 3-peat. Doesn't matter. I'm not bringing up his 6 rings. I'm talking about how he got them rings.
Okay, how he did it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as
Anybody could just say, well, the nigga got 12 rings. He's the GOAT. That makes no sense to me, bro. That means the average bum nigga that was on the Boston Celtics with Bill Russell could be the GOAT. It's like, what are we talking about? Come on now.
you losing me,
That's why I don't
James.
do that. I don't do that ring culture shit, bro. I do based on.
Well, I never
play, how you
based
affect
being the
game.
GOAT off the rings, but I never said that. I don't know where you getting it from.
You just brought up Bill Russell. Why did you
You
bring up
said
Bill Russell?
Russell being in the top 5.
Yo, where's Ahmad at?
You just said that, gang. You losing yourself.
Why did he bring? Hey, Ahmad. Why did he bring up Bill Russell?
Because of the rings.
I'm finna get off, bro.
Hold on,
There's
but-
no way this nigga just
But
brought the
Bill
nigga up for no
Russell
reason.
wasn't a bum.
No, he wasn't no bump. And you got context matters too.
I am saying there could be a nigga that's on Bill Russell teams that won 11 rings. He could have the same amount of rings as him, right? And he's not good. You're gonna say he's better than Carmelo because of rings?
But then that plays in the influence, do it not? Because if we don't know him, then what influence do he have?
Because he's trash.
Cam,
You could be the
if
sixth
we-
man. You
if
could be
we
the 12th
don't
man
know
on the bench.
him,
Got
that
11
means
rings.
He doesn't have an influence. If a nigga won 11 rings, you have to have some type of influence.
No, you could just be on the fucking team, Trae. What are you
So
talking
that's
about?
what I mean. If we don't know him, he had no influence.
This nigga, bro.
Am I right or wrong? If we don't know you, you don't have influence.
I'm not judging niggas off of rings, bro. Because there are the niggas you name in your top 5. You can agree to disagree. They got better play skills than Bill Russell.
Agreed. But they also have influence.
I'm not talking about influence. I'm talking about style of play, bro.
Y'all gotta add context. Bill Russell played when it was like motherfucking mailbox workers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
nigga, when you fucking had to fucking get a.
Let's be real. They feel like Jordan wasn't playing nobody either. They say the same thing about Jordan.
CBS when he played?
They say the same thing about
NBC?
Jordan. They say Jordan wasn't playing nobody.
No, I never said that.
No, I didn't say you said it, but people say it. They feel like Jordan wasn't playing nobody.
They say the same with LeBron.
Which is a lie on both ends.
Exactly.
And can't Walmart even around.
Really?
Yeah, they say that about Jordan.
never heard
I know one thing. I know a nigga don't got Bill Russell top 5. I don't give a fuck what that nigga say.
Okay, so what if you meet someone who do have Bill Russell top 5?
Man, there's not a bullshit, bro. Bullshit.
Everybody a liar because he don't.
Bullshit.
Don't say it. A nigga that got Bill Russell in the top 5 is probably somebody that grew up in that era.
Now, Kareem, I could believe. Will Chamberlain, I could believe. Bill Russell, fuck no.
He was in that same era.
Fuck no. Fuck no. And I looked up how much points this nigga Wilt put up, nigga. Honestly, ain't nobody even touching that nigga. This nigga scored 60 about 5, 6, 7 times, but he probably played against a bunch of scrub-ass niggas.
But I'm saying somebody got Bill Russell in their top 5. It's just somebody that came from that era.
Hey, them niggas a fool. RP to them.
See, they
old as fuck. I know ain't no young nigga, and I know no nigga 40s, 50 got Bill Russell, nigga.
A Celtic fan probably do. You sipping that same shit.
I was gonna say.
Nah, Celtic fan. Shit. I was about to say the R word, boy. They ass dumb. They never even saw. How you put a nigga on top 5 you never seen play? That's crazy. That's that X shit, bro. Niggas ain't never seen a nigga play IRL or let alone a highlight.
So you gonna discredit
rings, he's my top 5.
So you gonna discredit the nigga that
I'm not discrediting nothing. He's just not in my top 5. He's not even in my top 10.
So the nigga that did see him play and he is in their top 5. What would you say to them?
This nigga going hypothetical now, bro.
Everything hypothetical.
It ain't.
Hey, okay, Trae, you point me to the nigga that got Bill Russell. When you find him, just tag me in it.
Shit, you can probably find that on Twitter. Facebook.
No. It's gonna take you years. Okay, so tag me in it. And as soon as you see it, hey, you see. And I'm talking about a real dude, not no trolling shit.
So when you find him, then what? You gonna move the goalpost again? All right, that nigga drunk.
Nope, you got it. Nope, there ain't no drunk. You got it.
You just bigged up Will Chamberlain. He played in the same era as what's his name?
And you ain't seen him play.
Right.
You damn right. We didn't see the 100 points, did we?
But you bigging it up though. You bragging on it.
No, I did not. I said I brought them up because you brought up people that like older people. Do you not bring up people liking older people, like the older people liking that type of crowd?
Damn, you literally just gave 3 examples of
Trae, the debug what you just said. You brought up people who got Wilt Chamberlain, and I said, no, you brought up people who got Bill Russell, and I said they better off having Wilt Chamberlain because he averaged better points. That's what I said. I wasn't bigging him up like I put the nigga in my top 10. He's not even in my top 10 either. I ain't see the nigga play.
Well, damn, they wouldn't even take your opinion into consideration then, because like I said, there's no different than the nigga that didn't see the Rock wrestle. Shit, I ain't see it, so shit, fuck it. Then you just can't even put it in consideration anyway.
Well, Mark,
they're not but that's when we was going back to the John Cena and the Rock.
The thing about the GOAT situation is that people.
Thank you, bro.
Trey look at it as like GOAT means
it's all opinionated, bro. At the end of the day, bro.
Everybody ain't seen every era.
Thank you.
But that's why I was very clear on saying
right now is like it means different things. GOAT means in that era.
But what made this nigga bring Bill Russell up though?
Because it was
because of influence. Because the nigga got 11 rings. There you go.
But I'm saying he wouldn't have influence over our generation regardless, because like I said, that was before our time. We would have to talk to old head niggas that came up in that time.
No, because our average kid could just look up who has the most rings in the NBA.
But that's not what you just asked me. I'm saying as far as bringing it up, as far as the rings or championships goes and influence. Maybe he had influence on niggas, like I said, that was before our time. He not going to have influence now because he's not playing. You just used the same argument with The Rock and John Cena.
Fuck. I'm
So yeah, so we going back to John Cena as the GOAT, basically.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's your opinion.
Arguing about the shit.
If John Cena is your GOAT, then like I said, that's not my conversation, no way. Because if you just going off the 17 championship or whatever the hell motherfucker go off of.
But if you go over influence, you're going back to what you just said. It's different eras, different opinions, correct?
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, even now,
It's some people that know The Rock just for being a movie star, not a wrestler.
but that's still influence alone, which still trumps John Cena.
What the fuck does that have to do with wrestling if I just know him for fucking doing movies? But I know John Cena for doing wrestling.
Because if you keeping it wrestling, then that's only what you're referring to. And I keep saying I'm not a part of that conversation because that is bullshit to me. When you talking GOAT, you have to talk influence. It ain't just, oh, well, I'm just saying wrestling. Okay, well, that's your bullshit conversation. I'm not no part of it. I'm talking
So,
facts.
Katie, when we're bringing up GOAT without what Trae saying, right? When you bring up GOAT, do you think of influence or just overall? Like the overall, like what goes down in the WWE ring?
Like I said,
whole package.
like I say, when I said earlier, but
Like Trae is the first nigga I ever heard bring up influence. I promise. I put that on my mom. This is the first nigga I ever heard bring up influence.
when I
Hey,
think of
Cam, I swear to God.
Nobody ever in debates bring
hold
up
on.
influence, bro.
That's why
Hold
I
on,
said
hold
you
on.
shooting
Hold on.
yourself in the foot by saying it. Because again, if a nigga
No, you're
right,
not,
if a
because
nigga
if
right
I'm
now,
having debates with
if
people,
a
we're
nigga
not
right
bringing
now,
up. Well, the
come and
nigga
win
got niggas
18
is standing in line for
Katie,
Jordans.
Nah, Katie.
What the
Katie,
fuck?
if
Like,
a nigga right
hold on.
now come and pass John Cena,
Because Jordan.
if a
Okay,
nigga
you
right
gotta-
now come and pass John Cena,
Yeah.
reckon to get 18 chips, and we don't know who the fuck he is, are you gonna consider him to go?
You're gonna know who he is because how did he get to the 18 championships? What are you talking about?
Who he is? Because he's gonna be a bigger. He's big. His name is out there, so you gonna have to know who he is.
But we still
That's just
talking
how it
about
is.
a level of scripted.
Oh my god.
So when you done talking about these
Hold on,
17
let me answer
championships,
Cam's question. Let me answer Cam's question. Cam, generally, when we
Yo,
talking about
I
a GOAT
never thought they would
conversation,
give a
I'm
nigga
saying-
18 rings, bro.
When we talk about a GOAT conversation,
Word.
I'm saying when I think of let's talk about the conversation of who the GOAT is. I'm saying in that profession, how good they were.
Thank you.
Like in that profession,
Trae, my nigga.
but
he
you,
is
hold
the
on, but
first
Katie, aren't
nigga
you
to
basing
ever
how
bring
good
that shit
Cena
up.
was
It was
off of
crazy.
how many he won,
Hooper
correct?
like X that ran with that shit, it made me even more like, what the fuck is this nigga on?
No, but now back up, Katie.
Influence,
you're
I don't give a fuck
you're
about
basing
niggas
how
standing in
good
line for
Cena
Jordan,
was
bro.
off
We
of how
talking
many
about
he
on the
won,
court, bro.
correct?
huh?
So you basing John Cena being as good as he was off how much he won, correct?
And how good he was in the ring, his influence on people.
Okay,
Like,
so
how
did
big
The
was-
Rock not
how-
do that? In
The
a
Rock had The Rock. Yes, he was great in the ring. The Rock did have influence on
But it
people.
sounded like
as
he didn't
well.
win more than John Cena, though.
see now
They
you
didn't.
basing it. See, you keep moving the goalposts
That's moving the goalposts.
because you said well he didn't win more. What?
Because he's talking about the professional, right? He's the GOAT, meaning in order for you to be the GOAT, you have to win,
That
right?
winning shit. That
But
shit
hold
out
on,
the
but
window
that's
when it
what I
comes to
mean by
wrestling,
as far as longevity. This nigga
So-
John
so
Cena
we
been
don't care about
wrestling
winning in wrestling.
for 30 fucking
that's-
years.
No, I'm asking what the mom said. So y'all don't care about winning in wrestling.
If it was in the
Yeah.
script for Stone Cold to win 30 times, bro, that's in the script. That's up to the writers to come. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Why
one
do we
thing
keep saying the scripted shit? We just going off of just these niggas in the ring.
No, that's when it comes to
you
wrestling.
can't knock it.
Everything is scripted.
No, but hold on. Yeah, hold on. What y'all are missing is still, yes, you know everything is scripted, but they not finna put these people in a position because they just putting them in there. They work
But
their
we
ass
can't.
off.
We can't.
Hold on.
elevate
So
somebody just
Katie,
because-
stay right there, gang. I'm glad you said that. But that's what I mean by as far as when The Rock did it, he was just so successful at the shit. He really didn't even have to come back and try to fight for no chip, make no. He didn't have to do none of that shit because he was so successful in the box
He
office.
worked his ass-
John
right,
Cena
'cause he
couldn't
worked
do
his
that.
ass- But
That's
Yeah,
why
you
the
gotta
nigga
think
been
about-
wrestling and staying professional in this shit for 30 fucking years. He couldn't do what The Rock did. Ain't
gotta
nobody
think
did what
about
The
what The
Rock
Rock-
did.
You gotta think
Or
about
maybe
what The
he
Rock
just loved
was.
wrestling.
You gotta think about
Nah,
what the
hell
Rock
no.
was
Get the fuck out of
before.
here.
So he don't love wrestling.
So the Rock don't love wrestling, being a motherfucking third, fourth generation goddamn. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he don't love wrestling.
We
I
also
guess,
got,
bro.
we also got to
Wait,
think
who
about.
don't love wrestling? When you say that, who don't love wrestling?
I said,
Like versus John Cena
like,
is not no
John
second
Cena
generation.
wrestled for 30
John Cena is not no
years.
third
He did it
generation.
because the
John
nigga
Cena is a
needed a
brand
check.
new up and coming nigga.
That's
The
what
Rock
he
was
basically
born
saying.
and
The nigga
bred
needed
in
a
this
check.
shit.
So John Cena kept doing it for 30 years because he needed a check, and The Rock stopped doing it because he
You're
already got the
moving the
check.
goal, but that's not what I said.
Bro, they literally just came out your.
What I said was the nigga he made a choice to keep wrestling for the 30 fucking years. He became the face of the fucking WWE. What I'm saying is, if The Rock had stayed, maybe The Rock would have won more chips. But the nigga was so successful outside of the fucking WWE, he didn't have to.
So he was never. Was he the face of WWE?
Who?
Yeah, he was.
At one point,
I'm asking.
The Rock was
So
yes.
why would he want to leave? Yeah. So why would he want to leave that?
Cam, are you? Nigga, do you want to
I'm
compare
just asking the
Hollywood
question,
money
bro.
to fucking WWE money? Do you really want to do that?
If you really love a sport, you're not gonna leave that shit. Am I wrong or right?
Bro,
I ain't
when
gonna
you
lie,
thinking about generational
I'm
wealth,
not leaving basketball to go fucking. Oh shit, let
man,
me go
you don't know
be
what
on
the fuck
that.
you
You
do.
pay way
You
more.
get $20 million
Hell
in the
no.
NBA, and then
Bro, if
Hollywood
you really
come tell
love
you,
that
hey, we
sport,
finna
bro,
give
you're
you
not
$100
leaving.
million to come
Man,
see
nigga, that let me know y'all niggas put money over like shit that you got passion for, bro. Hell no. If I really love
who the
basketball, bro,
fuck
I'm playing
when you
basketball. If I
talking
get paid
about generational
if I
wealth?
get paid 10K, 20K, generational help, nigga. What you doing now is generational help. You could give your YouTube channel to your son, right?
Cam, you're capping.
Anything
if
you do is
you shooting basketball for 20K and the motherfucking Hollywood come tell you, hey Cam, you doing so good over there. Bro, we got $100 million, we got a 6-movie deal for you. Nigga, you gone. You gone.
Bro, then why niggas don't go overseas then?
What?
Cam,
The bag's over there, right? The bag's over there overseas, right?
No, it's not touching NBA money. You tweaking.
No, hear me out. No. That's the thing I'm saying. If an overseas team say, "Hey, we got $1 million for you," why NBA players don't rush over there when they're done? That's the only question I'm asking, because not a lot of NBA players line up for overseas. Am I right or wrong? Because if that's the case, why DeMarcus Cousins not there? Why Patrick Beverly just fucking came back from overseas? Sometimes, bro, they passion is just to play in the NBA, bro. They don't want to do nothing else but play the NBA, regardless of the money, bro.
That's personal preference.
So again,
That's what that's their passion. That's what I'm saying.
About somebody that was born and bred in this shit. The Rock is a third generation fucking wrestler. This shit is in his blood, gang. But you to my fucking Hollywood cutting $100 million checks, nigga. Fuck the wrestling shit.
I'm just saying, nigga. Nah, if you got the passion for it, bro, some people gonna put that money over passion over money, bro.
I'm just saying. The Rock wasn't one of them niggas. He took that back.
I guess.
And look, but look at
look. Now kids don't know him.
That's a fucking lie. You to my wrestling.
Kids don't know him for wrestling.
Hey,
Who the fuck give a fuck about wrestling, nigga? When you
Kids don't know him for wrestling. They know him for Fast and the Furious. There you go.
Hey, KD, he trolling. He on his Sandman drunk shit.
He chose that bag. Now they know him as an actor. They don't even know him as a wrestler no.
And he still owns a share of the company. He still winning.
What? Is he a wrestler or he's a shareholder?
Okay, so again, when you're talking
like,
about,
what the fuck is you saying, bro?
When you talking,
he's not suiting up to wrestle. He's a shareholder.
Goes back, KD, you get what I'm saying now. I know you do. This still goes back to what I'm saying. When you talking GOAT to me, you gotta put all this shit in there. You're not talking no.
We already agreed to that, bro.
So why are we talking?
I'm just saying, I never just debunked what you said. You can bring influence, but me, Katie, and it seems like everybody else in this party is basing the GOAT off of the actual sport. That's it.
And I would never do that because it's bigger than the sport.
That's cool. We're not debunking that. But when you go in these barbershops, when you arguing with your homeboy, a nigga's not fit to bring up, well, man, The Rock got 10 movies. What?
But hold on. See, but that would be dumb.
That
would be dumb to say, oh, The Rock got 10 movies.
Oh, Pat Mahomes got more endorsements than Tom Brady. Like, nobody's doing that shit.
I agree. That's what Trae lose me at, bro. When he gets to the influence shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Cam right about that, bro.
Well, okay, but to a degree,
man, nah, bro. Trae my nigga, but nobody's bringing up influence, nigga.
here's the
No
thing.
way in hell.
Hold on,
But
when you say the
Niggas
GOAT,
is
bro,
standing in line.
when you say GOAT,
Niggas is standing in. Hey, niggas is standing in line for Yeezys. Is Kanye the most influenced rapper ever?
to some people, yes he is. Yes he is.
No, he's not.
Nah.
He's not even bigger than Drake, nigga.
Yo, Cam,
Fuck.
Ain't nobody lining up for no Drake.
Kanye not even bigger than Drake.
Ain't nobody lining up for no Drake.
Come on now. All right, bro.
Look at it like you said. If we having these barbershop conversations of who the GOAT is, you sitting in the barbershop, everyone know, all right, Jordan, when it comes to influence, everyone know Jordan is, that's that guy when it comes to influence. They keep it strictly on, all right,
I mean,
how these dudes was on the court.
How much you want to bet?
Hey, you gonna have some Katie? You gonna have some? It's Bron. You might have some. Nigga might say Kevin Durant, Kobe, Steph Curry. It's gonna be all type of other people, and half of them niggas don't even have the same influence as Jordan. Am I lying or not?
So hold on. So if we keep it in ring, then like I said again, John Cena mic talk is not carrying us through the ages. The nigga The Rock shit was doing it. The John Cena ain't known for talking this shit on the mic.
Come on, Trae.
It's a close one.
John Cena biggest
all it
moment.
is fucking influence on
John
mic talk.
Cena
It's not even the actual
on the
wrestling,
mic
bro.
was calling out The Rock for that, like I said, that shit rolling his own. That was John Cena biggest moment on the mic. Ain't nothing topping it. And guess who still was involved? The Rock.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Nigga lost to Stone Cold Steve Austin 2 times, but he's the GOAT. All right.
John Cena also.
What? That logic made no sense.
Oh, okay. Tom Brady lost to Eli Manning twice. So what does that mean for Eli Manning?
John Cena is
You
known
just
for
proven
trashing
the fucking
on the
point.
mic, just like The Rock. John Cena has trashed multiple people on The Rock. The Rock, like John Cena is like when you talk about mic work, and again that has to go into the GOAT conversation of the product. When you talk it strictly WWE, you have to talk about mic work as well. That's
Okay, but like I said, until John, you say championship, until the John Cena gets the show based off his mic work, he's not the GOAT to me.
But you say, okay, hold on, like you say a show. Okay,
Has nothing to do with the ring.
Hold on.
Has nothing to fucking do with the ring.
So Sweeney, check this out, Sweeney. You talking about a show like because he brought this up. All kids watching what you call it every week. Okay, well SmackDown, that's The Rock shit.
But hold on.
So is Raw The Rock shit too?
But hold on.
Raw is WWE shit.
It's solely SmackDown.
Oh, we know, and which more people watch? Because I know for a fact everybody lining up to watch Raw.
Hold on,
they watching Raw.
It don't
they
matter.
watching the motherfucking Fairy Tale SmackDown.
That's not what Katie said. That's not what Katie said. As far as somebody watching the show,
No,
every
nigga,
week,
Raw was way better than SmackDown.
you moving the goalpost. It don't matter what Katie said.
Raw was way better. I'm not even talking about what Trey talking about. Raw was way better than SmackDown. When I was coming up, Raw was that shit. You couldn't miss Raw.
Back in the day,
Yes. Raw was that shit.
Cam,
We looked at SmackDown like it was a little kid league, bro. Raw was that shit. Raw was that shit, bro. Raw was that shit, bro.
You had
All the heavyweight names was on Raw. Am I
on the same show?
Because until they did the splits, as far as again
splits?
Until they did the roster shit where certain people were on Raw, they was all doing the same show. But what made Raw so hard was Raw was the first show after all the major pay-per-views. Raw was gonna always be the bigger show because it's the show
doesn't
right
matter
after.
if it's first. If something newer comes, you're gonna watch the newer shit regardless.
But that's not what was said.
You could be the first. You could be the first nigga in line. Doesn't matter,
but
right?
That's not what KD said as far as
saying.
people watching it every week. At the end of the day, there's still a show that came about from the Rock's mic work. John Cena don't have that.
John Cena got mic work, Trey.
I did not say he don't have.
He's not.
Bro.
He's not saying that. He's not saying
He's not saying no. He's saying The Rock has better mic work than John Cena.
So what Trey is saying, that in his mind, The Rock gonna be the GOAT is because they made a show off a catchphrase. The Rock was saying, "I'm gonna lay the SmackDown" or whatever. That's what. So in his mind, WWE or Vince McMahon sit up there and say, you know what, The Rock, you got a good idea. I'm gonna like that catchphrase, SmackDown. I like that.
Man, you can't see
SmackDown into a show.
What you spell? What the fuck? You can't see me, nigga.
Also,
Meaning you not fucking with me. I'm that nigga.
See me, bitch.
Also, Trae. In the very
Smell
first
what you
draft,
cooking, nigga.
in the very first
yeah.
draft, The Rock was the very first draft pick of the very first
What is
draft.
this nigga talking about?
Thank
Wait,
you.
what are you talking about, bro?
Of the
We talking about
draft.
WWE draft, bro.
But again, Sweeney, even
He was the
talking
first
the
overall.
fast game, you gotta understand. People had to move out of the way for this nigga to even get to where he at. And versus, like I said again, where nigga, you literally started from the ground up, nigga, and you built yourself into this big ass brand, nigga. Niggas had to move out the way for John Cena, nigga. He didn't come in just wrecking shit. This nigga switched gimmicks like 3 times.
Huh?
But John Cena won also. Hold on, The Rock had this, like you said, The Rock had this business in his blood. John Cena don't. John Cena, you literally have to learn from the ground up
And build it up
and build it
to
up.
be where he at right now.
But did you not just hear what I just
John-
said? Niggas had to
Right.
still move out the way.
Nah,
When The Rock
I watched
came
John
in,
Cena when he first got
came
on.
in, bro, the Rock was setting trend, nigga, and he broke barriers, nigga. John Cena ain't broke no goddamn barriers. She was already
We not
made
knocking
for
what
him.
The Rock
Yeah.
did, but you can't knock what John
Yeah.
Cena did.
You knocked
The Rock,
Nobody-
The Rock broke there.
First
You
of
not
all,
what
again,
John Cena
stop
did.
moving the goalposts. When I say
What?
John Cena will never be no go to me, nigga, as long as The Rock got blood in his motherfucking breath.
We're not debunking that, bro.
No,
Oh,
you
Trae,
trying to
I'm
argue with
gonna
me about
disagree.
influence, and you can't, nigga. The Rock is that nigga.
You can have influence. I said I'm not about to debate you with no fucking influence.
You talking
Damn,
about
fuck is this nigga
you
talking
can't bring
about?
up nothing else to me. Anything you say John Cena did, The
Okay,
Rock
you had
already
that.
did.
Then you shouldn't even be discussing it. If you can have the influence shit, bro. Cause I don't give a fuck if nigga, the
Anything
nigga did
John
10 movies.
Cena
Good
did,
for
nigga, The
hip-hop.
Rock
Hey,
already did,
Yeah, you did
nigga.
10 shit ass movies. Good job, nigga. We talking about the actual ring, bro.
What you mean
God
the actual ring,
damn.
nigga? The Rock was good in the ring.
And John Cena was too.
So then what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, who had more classic matches? Like who
The
had
Rock?
more classic matches?
John Cena.
I can name.
It's
Hell
even to me.
no.
It's even to me.
Hold on.
Because the Rock had classics too.
That's a
Wait,
genuinely
not
good
good.
question.
Wait,
Randy
you
Orton,
gotta
that
get-
whole feud fuck
Hey,
with
hold
Rock.
on.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, regardless, we're gonna keep saying the same shit.
You have to say John Cena gonna have.
It's
more
both
classics.
equal to me. They both had classics.
It's really equal. But to some people, you gonna say some people gonna say John Cena because he was in the business.
And some people go save Rock, bro. We're all just clashing off the same shit. We
So,
both
but
got
at
valid
the
points,
end
bro.
of the day, like I said, whatever John Cena has done, nigga, The Rock already did it. You still
a good
coming
question.
behind the next nigga, bro. The Rock is the GOAT.
But ain't that everybody in the history of the world? Trae?
No, that's
You
not, bro.
started
The
earlier.
Rock didn't come behind
Basically.
nobody, emulate nobody, bro. The Rock
You
already
started
built his
earlier,
own
okay.
shit, fool.
Hold on. You saying he didn't come emulate nobody. The Rock looked up to Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Bro,
Nigga, it was Hulkamania around this bitch. The fuck?
Amar, you just
We looked
talking,
up to
fool.
everybody,
You drunk
bro.
Anyway, what I'm saying
Hold on,
is,
Trae. So if you say
if you
say-
you drunk.
talking about,
if you say John Cena ain't the GOAT because The Rock did it first. Well, The Rock ain't the GOAT because Hulk Hogan did it first.
Hulk Hogan was
hold
doing
on,
movies.
I can't. I've watched Hulk Hogan. I can't name one. Besides that brother shit, I can't name not a one motherfucking thing the nigga used to say. That nigga did not have no influence over me. Hell no.
Hey, Trae, he had his own show.
I never saw it.
Yeah.
That's my first time hearing about it.
Bullshit.
Man, nigga.
Nah, it was on VH1, nigga. You
Who
had
the fuck
VH1.
watching VH1? Get the fuck out of here.
Now niggas ain't watching VH1. I guess.
What was the name of the
I was
show,
watching-
Cam?
all
What was
right.
the name of the show?
Shit, it was Hulk Hogan. I could bet that. The Hulk
What
Hogan
was the
show.
name of the show? You
Think it was
The Hulk Hogan show.
talking about that family show he had with his fucking wife and kids on it? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, but you know it. But you know
You
it
talking
though.
about you talking about Hulk Hogan knows best.
Hold on. How you know it was about his family though?
I said, what was the name of it? I didn't know the fucking name of it.
No. You said you didn't even know he had a show, but you knew he had his family in it.
Because it was a clip that went viral from the show.
Okay.
Hold on, now y'all know what I'm talking about. When the son got arrested for the drunk driving, they came from the show, did it not?
Yeah, it did.
Okay then.
But you said you didn't know of it at all though. Did you not say that?
I said the first thing I said was what was the name of it. That's the first thing I said.
No, you said that after you said I didn't even know he had a show. You just said it.
Okay.
Did you not say that, Trae?
You said Hulk Hogan specifically. Nigga, that was a family show.
That's still him. Without Hulk Hogan, there's no show.
But what influence did that fucking have over anybody?
Everybody watched that show. That was a good show. That wasn't no shitty ass show.
Get
That wasn't no shitty ass show, Trae. Nah, that wasn't no shitty ass show, Trae. That shit has seasons. When a show has multiple seasons, that means it has good ratings.
Damn, nobody was walking away from this show to I want to be like Hulk Hogan. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so
You don't know that. There you go. Wait. You don't know that. Just like I don't know somebody if Bill Russell is in somebody top 5.
Now you don't know that. Now you bringing Bill Russell back up.
Bro, I'm bringing up the topic that you just literally said. You contradict yourself, bro. You literally just told me I don't know who's in Bill Russell top 5, but you don't know who
I don't know. You don't know who in Bill Russell top 5?
Bro, you just literally said that.
Cam, that don't have nothing to
You don't know if somebody walked away from that saying they want to be.
Hold on, y'all see I can't move the goalpost. He just said keep it in ring. Now he bringing the fucking show.
I know I'm not talking drunk. I'm not.
No, you definitely talking drunk. You just said keep it in ring. Now you bringing up a fucking Hulk Hogan show.
You literally just said I do not know, right?
No, we gonna not just say keep it in ring. Why he bringing up a Hulk Hogan show?
You.
That's influence. That's influence, right?
Oh, so now we talking about influence again.
Yo, is this nigga dyslexic, bro? We just brought the nigga up because you said that John Cena had to look up to The Rock, correct?
Okay, but your example of The Rock looking up to Hulk Hogan, then you turn around, he had his own show. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
This is how bro, because you brought up Rock had the show. You just brought up Rock had a show.
I never said The Rock had a show. What?
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not, bro.
Trae said that they made.
We talking about SmackDown. That's part of the wrestling.
No, you said he had a show too, and that's when somebody said something about John Cena was on.
Hey, yo, Cam is fucking fried.
Hold on. Nah, hell no. I know I'm not fried.
So
fucking KD brought up that John Cena was on Raw. You show up every other Monday. So what was the show that Rock had besides SmackDown that was on Monday?
That's the
you
only
named
show
it.
I was talking about. The Rock had. You're drunk.
No, you named us. It was like a family show. Did you not say that was The Rock?
Hold on.
Yes, you did.
The Rock ain't never had no fucking family show.
Hold on. He do have a family show out now. He do have a
okay, I didn't bring that up. I don't know about no family show.
He didn't bring it up, but there's a show called Young Rock about The Rock and his life leading up to the WWE. That is a real show. That is a real show.
That's more of a biopic on his life. That's a scripted show. So what are we talking about? I didn't even bring that up.
Okay, the Hulk Hogan came up because he said basically John Cena.
Hulk Hogan came up. Cam, how Hulk Hogan came up because Trae was all like, in his mind, The Rock is the GOAT because he did it first. So I was all like, well, hold on, Trae. If that's the case, Hulk Hogan would be considered the GOAT because Hulk Hogan did it first. Because he's saying John Cena ain't the GOAT because The Rock did it first.
Y'all don't get what I mean by that. I'm saying in the fashion that it was done. No, I'm pretty sure Jordan looked up to his big fucking brother playing basketball. He looked up to other people playing basketball. Where did we come up with Jordan? What I'm saying is the way Jordan did it, and in the fashion Jordan did it, and the influence Jordan built and created with his own brand that makes Jordan the GOAT. No different than what I'm saying with The Rock.
Okay, so Dwayne The Rock Johnson's autobiographical sitcom on NBC titled.
We ain't worried about that, Swing. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't worried about that.
Sweeney be going in deep searching.
Man, he be going in deep,
I'm
bro.
hearing that right now.
Because I want to make sure that we're talking about the right stuff.
Man, you can search it. I don't give a fuck. The nigga got a show too. Hulk Hogan got a show. The show was successful. Yeah.
WWE made a show.
The Hulk Hogan show had nothing to do with wrestling.
But you was bringing up movies though.
I did not bring up movies in this debate. Hold on.
I know I'm not tweaking, bro.
We went back to in ring. Nobody had said nothing else about movies. We went back to in ring. Ain't nobody said shit about no fucking show or no movie. This nigga Cam drunk because he's trying to compare a family show Hulk Hogan had to The Rock having SmackDown. That's dumb as fuck.
But you brought up movies first, though.
In this conversation that we came back to, ain't nobody saying shit about no movies.
If we go back, look, hold on to listen. If we went, we brought up Ring and then you brought up Mike. I was just talking strictly off of wrestling, like throwing the bows and all that. I didn't talk shit about Mike.
But the mic is in ring. That's all in wrestling.
Oh,
which you're 100% correct. Huh?
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say yes. So Cam, when you asked me that question on its influence a part of the GOAT conversation? I said no, but I was all like, when you talk about strict WWE work, you got to talk about in-ring skills, their impact that they had on WWE, their mic work that they had.
Okay.
Because it's all everything involved in WWE.
So you still think John Cena is better than The Rock?
For when it comes to in-ring, his impact and in-mic skills, yes, I have John Cena over The Rock.
And again, at the end of the day, that's KD opinion. But what I'm saying is, nobody's saying that. Oh, well, Hulk Hogan was talking on the mic. Yeah, everybody talked on the mic. That's what it was in mic. It was promo. It was couldn't in. It was all this shit. But the way The Rock did it is what I'm saying. Nobody did it like that. He was the first to do it that way.
So you're saying The Rock was,
and that's where KD said Hulk Hogan did it. That's all I'm going off of what Bro said.
No, Hulk Hogan did not do it the way The Rock did. No, he didn't.
He said first, not the way he did it.
I didn't. Oh my God, bro, this man drunk.
Hold on, Trey. Here's my question. You say The Rock did it this way. What way is you talking about?
What way is you talking about?
Like, if the way The Rock was roasting motherfuckers, first of all, he wasn't just talking shit. He was literally roasting you.
No, okay.
Then he would sing to you and talk shit.
He would break you down.
First. Okay, right. Hulk Hogan never did that. The Rock did that first. But that goes into, like, when you said that John Cena wasn't doing that, John Cena was roasting niggas now. Let's not get it wrong. John Cena was roasting niggas.
Right, but Trey saying...
He roasted The Rock, and they roasted each other.
Trey saying The Rock was doing that before John Cena. Granted, John Cena wasn't in at the same time.
Everybody in the history of this earth everybody had influences, bro. Nobody was the first.
Bro, you're not listening. It's not about the bro.
This Soulja Boy.
If that's the case, everybody was shooting a fucking basketball before Jordan did. But the way he did it makes him the fucking GOAT.
So to bring what Trey is saying, going to the promos perspective, how The Rock did promos roasting these motherfuckers.
Okay, I agree.
He elevated it to a way where it was never seen before.
And you really couldn't come behind him and do it the way he did it.
Granted, yes.
It's kind of the same way.
Just like the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era. When you speak of wrestling in general, the Attitude Era elevated wrestling to another level that it was never even seen before.
You know, forget WCW, forget ECW, right. WWE was where it was at.
So that's what I'm saying. Before they even stepped in the ring, the promo cuts alone The Rock was doing, you can't top that.
And that's his opinion. Because in my opinion, I believe John Cena was roasting niggas too, but his promo work also elevated. He roasted Roman Reigns mid promo because Roman Reigns forgot his promo.
All right, so let me ask you this. So what is The Rock's greatest promo versus John Cena's greatest promo?
They got multiple.
You can't just.
That's why I keep saying it's equal. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
The Rock got multiple great.
It's equal to me, bro. They both are great people, bro. They both great wrestlers, bro.
Just like, for example,
The Rock is just better outside of wrestling.
John Cena, like,
give him that.
The Rock would sit in the ring and sing songs and shit about his opponents. John Cena was rapping.
Yeah,
literally the same, bro.
You would have a Rock concert.
The Rock just got more influence. I'll just say that.
The same thing.
So if a nigga got more influence, that's who the GOAT gonna be. It's The Rock. It's
no.
Shit that's outside of wrestling, though.
Hey, listen.
Hold on. Let's be clear. I'm glad somebody just said
no disrespect to her.
Let's be clear.
She seemed like
But some of the shit you do outside of wrestling, it plays a part back in your in-ring performance and the shit that goes on in the ring.
So they know The Rock as a shareholder. Okay.
So hold on, cut.
No. I'm saying the shit. Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. If The Rock was still full-time wrestling, I'm saying back then when
he would be known as a wrestler.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if The Rock was still full-time like he used to be when he was still doing the moves and coming back and forth, I'm saying what he was doing outside of the ring was still playing a part in his influence inside the ring. All of it was tying in together.
He was doing his. He did hit a motherfucker with a rock bottom in Fast and the Furious.
Right. That's because he learned. Yeah. That's because he brought that from WWE to the movies. He didn't just learn that in acting and bring it to WWE.
But that's Trae's.
But hold on. But I'm saying, so even when the Rock came, listen,
Sweeney,
hold on. Even when the Rock came back, remember this now. When the first time the Rock came back from shooting the Scorpion King, Booker T shot a whole promo acting like he was the Scorpion King with the sword. Then when the Rock came back, they started to beat. That's what I'm saying. Even what you was doing outside the ring still plays a part in your influence.
So John Cena too.
But he doesn't have more influence than The Rock. That's my whole point. Is why The Rock is the GOAT.
I'm saying, like, we're gonna keep going back to the same shit.
Damn, you're not even a part of this conversation, gang. It was me and KD's point of view. You just chiming in. KD said he
I have a right to chime in, nigga. Freedom of speech.
No, you're right. What I'm saying is, you trying to argue with me about something that you really wasn't even cutting in the first place. KD's opinion why John Cena the GOAT, and my opinion why The Rock is the GOAT, is still two different opinions.
Oh my God, you got it. Go ahead.
Cutthroat. Now, there's someone who's not even in the Discord. Cutthroat said that influence don't make you the GOAT. Like I say, when you're talking,
hold on, KD, be real, gang. What have I been saying since the beginning of this conversation? If you not gonna include influence when you talking GOAT to me, I don't want to hear it.
But you made it seem like it's the end all be all. That's the thing, though.
It is the end all be all when you talking to me.
Debates, bro.
When you talking to me, you gonna include influence. KD, I've been saying this since the Tom Brady Mahomes go. Have I not?
Hold on, and that's what I was getting. That's what I was saying that I couldn't even get out. That's what I was saying. When you bring up the definition of GOAT and what all has to be in it, is different for everybody. With Trae, he's saying you got to bring how they play. I guess championships don't matter to him. How they play, the influence, whatever Trae definition of his word GOAT is. Right. All that you got to bring in that debate. Like I say, for me, I don't care. Influence, I really don't care. Like I say, when you speak of WWE, you got to. What I say GOAT is in that profession, everything they do in ring, the impact they had, the mic work, and whatever else goes along in what they do is different for everyone. So Trae's saying, oh, well, in my mind, John Cena ain't the GOAT because of my definition of the GOAT. He ain't got more influence of The Rock. The Rock killed it. The Rock is killing it in the box office way more than John Cena.
Okay, so wait, Katie, let me ask you this then, and I'm genuinely curious. So if John Cena didn't do everything outside the WWE, would he still have the same
influence?
Yes.
I'm talking I'm talking.
That's a genuine question, but you just literally debunked what this nigga just said.
Yes, because still WWE is some form of entertainment. Just like movies, it's a form of entertainment. And now it's big. And now you're talking about right now in the point where it's on Netflix. That means the whole globe is watching this. The whole globe.
Damn, Netflix.
If they watch WrestleMania, that means the whole globe know who John Cena is. The whole globe know who Cody Rhodes is. If they seen The Rock on Netflix, like the debut of Raw, the whole globe know who. So yes, he still would have had the influence, even if he's not a movie star.
And let me just throw that in there. If you check Twitter right now, Sweeney, you got a whole slew of motherfuckers mad right now because what? The Rock didn't show up.
But you also got a whole slew of people that's happy because John Cena won.
See, we're moving the goalpost. That's not. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about. That's what I mean by influence. It's a whole slew of motherfuckers mad right now because The Rock didn't show up.
You know, I get what Trae's saying. Like the deciphering from the in ring. No. Because he's deciphering.
We talking about influence now, right? We talking about the GOAT. We talking about all that shit. So why motherfuckers give a fuck if The Rock did or didn't show up? Why is The Rock trending for not showing up?
It's errors in this shit, regardless, bro.
You didn't answer my question. Why is The Rock trending for not showing up?
I am answering your question. It's errors in this shit. It's people that's your age, my age, older, that knows The Rock, and they were looking forward to seeing The Rock. But there are kids that don't know The Rock, but they know John Cena, and they were happy to that title.
But you still...
And what the fuck are we talking about?
That goes back to my point. He's still just talking about wrestling. So when you talking GOAT to me, you gonna talk about all of it.
Yo, bro.
Okay, hold on. Let me say this real.
Yo.
Bring out this outside shit so bad.
Let me-
I just
let me-
don't.
let me-
Thank you. I don't know.
I don't know why
You got
you
it.
keep bringing
No,
that
hold
up.
on.
Like,
First of all, this ain't about me
That shit don't
want
have
to talk.
anything
This
to
ain't
do
about me
with
want
it.
to talk about it so bad. Again,
No,
me and KD have
You
already
don't.
had this conversation
Hold on.
prior times.
Hold on. I already just said what it is.
And like I said, I respect both the opinions.
Me and Trae have different
Yeah, I
definitions.
don't feel like either is wrong.
With Trae, he's saying you gotta bring everything into the conversation. Going back to the basketball shit. If you bring it, Trae saying, hold on,
You got it.
When you go to the basketball shit, Trae and you gotta bring everything. They own court and what they doing off the court.
Okay, all right. Influence aside, what else? Rock out over Cena. Fuck the influence. What else? That's
Come on,
it.
you
Like,
can't
just
say
what else?
fuck the influence when you talking to me. We keep saying the
Because
same shit over and over again.
That's just him, bro. Like, that's him. That's him.
You can't get mad at Trae.
I'm not mad at it. It's just
you know it's gonna make you frustrated. It's gonna make you think.
No, I ain't.
But it's just with Trae, you just gotta bring. You just have to have influence in the conversation. With me, I don't like.
No, I know that. I said he got that, but what other criteria other than that?
What do the other shit matter? What are you talking
it
about?
does matter. You could be the most
KD,
influential.
how many times do I have to say what matters and what don't to me? What are they not getting it?
Damn, bro.
Okay, hold on.
You could be the most influenced and be ass. What are we talking about?
Hold on, that's a motherfucking lie. How you gonna have the most influence and you ass? That don't even go together.
Bro, fucking Carlito was ass. People know him.
They knew him, but he didn't have the most.
Nigga used to emulate spinning
yourself,
with an
gang, trying to
apple,
prove
bro.
a point.
Come on,
you
bro.
can't have the most influence and be ass.
That nigga Hulk Hogan had 3 moves, nigga. That nigga,
Bro,
come on,
Carlito, everybody emulates his nigga Carlito's biting the apple and
he has
spinning
a
at niggas,
major
bro.
influence, but he does not have
to
the
me,
most.
influence is known, meaning you're known by a lot of people, nigga. That's influence to me.
Okay, but
I
we're
don't-
talking
I don't
about
think
what
you
makes
niggas
a
in the
person
chat.
a GOAT. You making comparisons that don't make sense. Carlito is not the GOAT. He's not even in the
I
GOAT
didn't say-
conversation.
Yo, Trae, I promise you, bro. I did not say the nigga was a GOAT. I'm just going off of what you just said. You said influence, and all I debunked with that was saying a nigga could be ass and still be influenced. So what?
can be the
I didn't
most
say.
mid-
I
he
didn't
can be
say
the most
Carlito was the GOAT.
If he's
player.
ass, then he's not going to be considered the GOAT.
But he can still be influenced. Like all these
But
trash ass
that's
rappers,
not
they got
the
influence.
argument. You're talking about something that doesn't matter.
What?
Me and
So
KD
skills
are
don't
talking
matter.
about the GOAT between John Cena and The Rock. You bringing up a motherfucker that don't matter.
Cena couldn't draw
No,
in terms of
I'm
TV
making the
ratings
fucking
because
assumption, bro.
We making this shit
Oh
crazy.
man.
So this nigga could be
Hold on,
ass and be influenced.
That's
Hold on,
basically
like I
what
said.
you trying to say, Trey.
I don't know about
Damn.
y'all.
Hold on, I'm not trying to
Thank
say
you.
a
I know I'm
motherfucking
not
thing. What I'm
talking.
saying
I'm
is,
trying to
nigga,
not
The
get
Rock,
this nigga stream banned for saying this shit, bro. I know I'm not talking slow, bro. There's no way. It's no drunk.
If
no
y'all
slow.
would let KD
if
finish
2-3
talking,
other
he can
people are
explain
agreeing
what
with
the
me.
hell he's saying.
Yeah, let him
Y'all
talk.
keep
KD already
cutting in,
explained it. I
making
already
these
knew what KD
dumbass
said.
comparisons that don't matter.
No, you are literally saying it, and
Go
2
ahead,
people
KD.
are agreeing with me, bro.
Go ahead, KD. Go
KD,
ahead, KD.
what have I been saying
Again.
for the Jump Street game?
all that extra shit y'all saying, bro, is a waste of breath. Cause Trae don't care about it. He don't.
All right,
He
for
don't
sure.
care about it.
We're not
Y'all-
trying to
like I
trade.
said,
We're not. Sorry, Katie.
But if-
We're not trying to change Trae mind. That's that nigga mind. Cool. But when the facts get facts, when you are arguing with a nigga about who's the greatest of all time in fucking WWE, I'm pretty sure you and your buddies don't bring up influence, bro.
We don't.
Oh,
That's just what we don't.
That's the facts.
Trey got a different criteria, and that's what we got to end it at. He
That's
got a
what I
different
was saying.
criteria.
That's cool. That's cool. But when we talking the facts, stay on the sideline. That makes no motherfucking sense.
Hold on. First of all,
What the- I don't give a fuck about no fucking movies,
when
nigga.
you say
we talking
when you
about in
hold
the
on.
ring.
When you say
Skills.
when you say in wrestling, nigga, that's not the facts. There's only one fucking criteria. When you talking about a real GOAT, nigga, you gonna include everything. The fuck is you
No,
talking
you're
about,
not.
nigga?
No nigga we debate with, bro, brings up, hey, is this nigga going to go see Fast and Furious? We talking about this nigga beat who? Nigga, Stone Cold Steve Austin beat Rock twice.
But at the end,
Obviously,
hold on.
we're
But at
talking
the end
about
of the day,
skills,
at the
nigga.
end of the
I'm
day,
not talking about
you
influence,
talking
bro.
about some
Because
made
anybody
up
can be
skills
influential.
for a scripted ass
Anybody can be.
storyline.
Nah, scripted. Where the fuck this script? Who cares? We watch scripted shit. We just debunked that.
KD.
Hold on real quick, because this Rico.
Hold on. Yeah, what the fuck you talking about, bro?
Pissing me off, bro. Rico, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You just in the chat typing. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You saying everyone in here is not a WWE fan. Everyone in here watch wrestling at some point. That makes them a WWE fan. I've been watching wrestling faithfully for 20 plus years. So you can shut that shit up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about at all.
Cena couldn't draw in terms of
and then Venus said Cena's the GOAT regardless. Check his win-loss record. His win-loss record don't have anything to do with it. I just clearly said if you was here, John Cena is the GOAT because of his in-ring skill, his impact he had, and his work on the mic. Everything, the win-loss record don't matter because again, it's scripted, just like everything else. So it's gonna be scripted for him to win and to lose some. So that don't mean shit at all.
But
niggas is stupid in the chat.
We had this fun debate back when we was talking about Tom Brady and Mahomes.
Tom Brady and Mahomes. That's what I'm saying. And like I say, with that, like I said, I'm like, hey, if Patrick Mahomes get this 3-peat and then ends up winning 7, I was like, hey, he gonna be my GOAT. But where Trae was like, oh no, he ain't gonna be the GOAT. Tom Brady got first. In order for Patrick Mahomes to be the GOAT, he gotta get 8. Again, that's just our differences in what the word GOAT means.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If the nigga 3-peated, he in that conversation, but he didn't.
Real scared
because Brady ain't never 3-peated. Brady ain't never 3-peated.
And KD, what did I say? Ever. He can be in the conversation all day long. But on paper,
he can be.
I don't care. I'm never taking.
Not no more. He lost, so he's it's debunked. Yeah, it's debunked. So since he lost, it's debunked.
It was like since he lost, but it was still the if he had to have it because it was just there, right? So he said, even Trae said, even if he did get it in 1-7, Trae's like, on paper, it don't matter.
No, it does, because a nigga never 3-peated in football. What are we talking about?
I mean, again, if a person criteria is, hey, you 3-peated, I don't care if you don't win another ring, you're the GOAT to me. That's they motherfucking opinion.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying he did something that was never done.
Okay,
that was my
a motherfucker ain't never won.
So he deserved to at least. I'm saying if he did it, he deserved to at least be in the conversation.
Be in the conversation, right?
And KD, what did I say? I said he can be in the conversation all day long.
Right. Trae said he can be in the conversation, but he's not number one. He's not the GOAT.
Yeah, not no more. It's debunked.
If Patrick Mahomes would have won, Trae is saying yes, Patrick Mahomes deserves to be in the GOAT conversation, but he is not the GOAT because Tom Brady got 7.
But that's what I'm saying. It's still all opinion based because you got motherfuckers right now that say, I don't give a fuck. Nigga Kane the GOAT. A nigga look be like, what?
Exactly.
But that's their opinion.
All opinion based.
But that's their opinion, right? But still,
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. This nigga said Rock is the GOAT. I don't give a fuck who's the GOAT. I'm all for a debate.
But Cam, if you're not arguing, then what are you necessarily debating?
Bro, you just keep throwing influence. I'm talking about skills, bro. I don't give a fuck about no TV shows, bro. I'm just sorry.
Please tell me.
Sorry, bro. I don't give a fuck about no niggas' pockets.
Like The Rock don't have skills. What are you comparing?
I never said he don't got skills, but if we going off of like how many times John Cena won compared to him, you can't knock what John Cena did in the ring.
I'm gonna let Taylor, you trolling.
And I don't give a fuck if you say the nigga wrestled for 30 years. That's what he chose to do. That's his passion, bro.
So what? So at that point, are you going off record? What are you going off of?
They trolling, man. They trolling.
I don't even know what they told on this shit.
Man, it's Logan Paul.
I'm not even going to entertain that.
That's what I'm saying. If you talking about how many times a nigga won out, so what you going off record?
And record
skills equals records, right?
But it's still you.
But okay,
because if you the best, you gonna win it on the highest level. Am I lying?
But if it's scripted, what does the win really matter?
Jesus Christ, bro.
But that's what Cam said.
If it was scripted, The Rock should have 19 rings, bro. There you go. I don't understand this shit, bro. I'm finna go to sleep, bro.
They got different writers to determine if you win or not. Like
Trae, my nigga, man. But
I mean, me personally, I was waiting until the stream hit 5 hours,
bro. Rico.
No, it's just, bro. I'm going to debate with the script. Rico, I refuse to believe y'all gonna sit here with a straight face and watch this shit and say, it's scripted. Like what?
Rico, you pissing me off.
Katie, you do not watch this shit and say this shit scripted. You enjoy this shit. I really enjoy this shit.
I know it's scripted. I genuinely enjoy it. Just like me, Tega, and a whole bunch of people. We genuinely.
If it was scripted, bro, John Cena would have lost.
We already know
what. See,
I'm just saying
that it's not.
What?
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. It's sports. Whatever y'all think is y'all thing.
Wait. Repeat what you just said. Repeat.
Are you
what
saying
you
the
just said.
WWE?
It's scripted. This WWE is scripted, but to pick the winners, I don't think that's just. I don't know. I don't.
So how do you think that happens then?
They just randomly pick a name out of a
stop watching it.
They pick a name out of a
KD, but KD,
like,
this is back to my point as far as the longevity and why I'm saying why. Once The Rock started getting that Hollywood money food, the rest of shit didn't mean shit no more. The Rock only has 855 matches. This nigga John Cena got 2,301 matches.
Hold on, real quick.
So
just like Cutthroat said, WWE is not gonna put you in a championship for no reason. That goes back into what I was saying earlier. We're talking about this because, again, The Rock has this business in his blood. John Cena had to learn this from day one, the ground up, to become. They have to work their ass off to get to where they are. That is the reason we're having this conversation, because they're the GOAT. Number two, Rico, I timed you out for 30 minutes because you pissing me off in the chat. You was clearly pissing me off. I've been said what the categories was for us to be the GOAT. Your category is going to be completely different. Then you sit up there and say we missing a long list of wrestlers. Obviously, because we're talking about two. We're not talking about GOATs. And you're not paying no type of conversation. No, you got no sense, no recollect of what's going on. So you sit there and you think about what happened for the next 30 minutes. And then when you come back, maybe
He'll probably be done by the time he come back.
They've really got KD pissed.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. The debate is not really realistic as far as the scripted shit throws it out the window regardless. But
yeah.
I don't even care about the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying as far as the longevity, I'm saying like John Cena became the face of the company again once motherfuckers start, like I said, wheeling their way on out.
Okay,
he was down there.
To me, he'd a go alone if he been the face this long.
Wait. Time out.
This person in the chat said Undertaker is the GOAT. Why is the Undertaker the GOAT team?
How long Cena been the face for the WWE?
He said Undertaker got more wins than Cena.
But hold on,
still talking.
Y'all got let one person talk. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all.
That wins don't mean shit.
WrestleMania wins he does, but why is Undertaker your GOAT? Excluding the wins, why is Undertaker your GOAT? And The Rock don't have 10 world title wins. He has 8. Look it up. He got 8. Not.
Okay, like 300. You said John Cena carried the company for like 15 years. That's what I'm saying. But if that's pretty much, not to say it like, well, I have to say it like that. If that's pretty much the only thing that you've known to be doing for the past how long, how are you just gonna go somewhere else and switch it up? You're not gonna be able to. What else you gonna do?
But hold on, like like for example, the reason why WWE superstars gravitate into being an actor is because they're already acting in some sorts.
The script, correct?
Yes. He said Undertaker the GOAT because of his presence. He sells tickets just like okay, John Cena got a present, so that don't mean anything.
We all saying the same shit, bro. At the end of the day, we're all saying the same shit.
He's talking as far as like a fear present. He's talking like as far as
that don't mean anything. John Cena
nobody cares if a nigga was feared, bro. What the fuck?
John Cena has a present.
It doesn't play into the GOAT, bro.
I just debunked that. So still, why is he your GOAT? Why is Undertaker your GOAT?
Niggas fear their moms.
You say Undertaker has again. Bro, this is what I'm saying. You cannot look at championships and you cannot look at win because you're talking about a scripted sports entertainment. It's scripted, yes. If you're working your ass off, you gonna get the championships. You gonna get the win. The reason why I said you have to when you bring up GOAT conversation in WWE, you have to say their in-ring ability, how well they do in the ring, how many 5-star matches they had, the impact they had, what was the viewers, how many tickets was they selling, what they put seats in the ads, and they like, and the main reason we watch the storytelling. The storytelling. We don't watch WWE for the matches. There's also a storytelling part to this. So how good there is on the mic. You saying, okay, Undertaker had a presence. John Cena has a presence. Triple H has a presence. That don't mean anything.
You know,
And you're bringing up championships. Championships don't mean anything. John Cena has 17, just like Ric Flair got 16. Take out championships and take out wins. That don't mean anything.
KD.
You know,
But look, but sometimes your gimmick don't work. You gotta take that into
John
consideration.
Cena didn't win it. Hold on. If John Cena didn't win the championship, would you still consider him the GOAT?
Thank you, Savion. You said what?
If John Cena did not win this championship to pass Ric Flair, would you still consider him the GOAT?
Yeah, because I had John Cena as my GOAT before.
Prior to the, all right.
Yeah.
You know,
Because when he tied.
That's valid.
Yeah.
That's valid. I'm not going to argue that.
Right. So even when he tied, I was like, he my GOAT.
Because some niggas would really be like, oh, the nigga lost. Yeah, he's not the GOAT.
Yeah, like and I feel like okay, he lost because he's not the GOAT. He still may have another chance before his time is up, before December 31st, 2025. He still may have another chance to win.
I feel like everybody has their own GOAT, bro. At this point, everybody got their own GOAT.
This specific outcome, like the general outcome of him winning at WrestleMania, was pretty much obvious.
Well, hey,
bro, this
maybe they'll put The Rock as the face.
Hey, you ain't had the time I'm out, man.
No, I'm talking
I don't know.
They don't know anything.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
They don't know anything about wrestling, bro. Like this person, I completely asked you. You said Undertaker.
You must got the manager mind.
What is your reason? What is your reason for Undertaker being your GOAT? I'm still waiting.
Nah, I agree with. He said KD got a lift. I would find him out there.
The shit, like I said, with The Rock coming in the way he came in, even though, like I said, third generation.
Yeah, bro.
He didn't come in the crowd pops. He didn't come in, like I said, it was a build up audit. What I'm saying is,
The Rock had Stone Cold to hype him up. The Rock was gonna get fired.
Shit, Stone Cold was gonna get fired. That's a bad argument. Everybody was gonna get fired.
No, I was about to say that, Trae, man. You still got Stone Cold. Like, what? We just gonna leave that nigga out?
I never left him out.
No, I'm saying because Stone Cold got everything you say The Rock got.
No, he don't. He don't got the box office.
Nah, he don't.
Are you talking about
Stone Cold?
Okay.
That's why I say when you gotta realize
Trae is gonna stick on influence, bro.
Yeah, but
So
even in ring skills, Stone Cold wasn't as good as The Rock.
Nah, Stone Cold knees started going bad like early. His body started breaking down.
Taker, you can literally say Roman Reigns to go. Roman Reigns has 10 WrestleMania main events. No one has ever done that. You can say Roman's to go. I believe
everybody has their own GOAT.
Everybody got their own.
But that's what I mean by far the transition. If Stone Cold could have wrestled way longer than he did, he would have. The Rock. Yeah, if them Hollywood checks wasn't hitting the way they was hitting, he would have been in the lead. I'm saying everybody had their reason as to why they couldn't. I'm saying John Cena pretty much stayed and thugged it out in the WWE as long as he did. He really didn't have nothing else going outside of the WWE shit.
Right, but it
got to a point where he started tapping into the Hollywood shit and the all this shit he got going on. I'm saying that's what made him the face for as long as it did. He didn't really have shit else going on outside of it.
Right, before he got into the whole most electrifying man in sports entertainment gimmick, The Rock didn't really have that much. Like, if you look back to his debut at Survivor Series, his gimmick was way different.
Yeah, he won the Intercontinental Championship, and it's still that was The Rock that we know today.
To put them in it, but that's what Sweeney. That's why I was saying to put again, even to have to say The Rock is one of the GOATs of WWE, he had to work his ass off to get there.
Right? Yeah. It wasn't purely given to him.
But that's what I'm saying as far as the brand.
But then
itself. Is why I'm saying that's gonna carry The Rock to the GOAT status with me. The influence and like I said, the brand itself, the other avenues he didn't touch, and the way he didn't touch them. Man, everybody ain't doing that, fool. Nobody has done that, but The Rock.
You know, it's kind of like the same thing with Jeff Hardy in ladder matches. Jeff Hardy innovated the ladder match to be what it is today.
Oh shit.
So, in a sense, Trae is saying The Rock kind of innovated that part of the business to be what it is now.
Niggas just want to
Hey,
argue.
Risky's Ballistics, however the fuck you want to say your name.
This nigga funny as
You
hell.
go take a 30-minute lap, and when you come back, you tell me why Undertaker is your GOAT based off his
You
in-ring
timed him out?
ability. Yeah, I timed him out.
Nah,
But he
look,
didn't
nah,
answer
but
the
just
question.
look. He said Roman Reigns is the
didn't
current
answer
GOAT.
See, but like I say,
Well,
I
he
talked
also
about he didn't answer the question. I asked him a question, he didn't answer.
But you
I
ain't
mean,
gotta
but
time
he had to
out.
time him out though.
I mean,
Because typing is hard, bro. It's hard to sit there and type
if
and
he
explain
feels
shit.
he's speaking
See, that's why
bullshit,
y'all
that's-
need
that's
to
what you
join the
did.
clan and get y'all mods so y'all can get in.
No,
on
they
this
didn't have a
conversation.
mod.
no, they
Man,
didn't
I
have
ain't
a-
Oh, then yeah, never mind. Never mind.
I'm not
Shit.
timing out. I'm not timing out people who don't got a mod.
That's
Everyone who got a
what
mod, I ain't touching you.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what I'm
wait,
thinking.
okay, wait,
Because you
let-
said
let-
Rico. Don't y'all got
Okay,
somebody
wait,
in y'all
let me-
clan named
let me-
Rico?
Let me just read this comment. The Rock transcends the WWE. He quite literally is bigger than the WWE at this point. Definitely one of the greatest superstars of all time.
But hold on.
But see, you
Yeah,
you
you're
diminishing
not-
the
but hold
GOAT
on.
debate by saying, "Well, I'm just gonna talk about in the
Right.
ring." You like. That's,
I mean,
No,
to
you make
to
it
you,
like when you bring up
personally,
influence.
Hey, Kev,
That's your
we
choice,
gonna
though.
get to this nigga,
But when- hold on,
Okay.
when-
No,
like
I'm
the
not trying to
company-
get to that nigga.
like the
Once that
company
nigga got his
saying,
mind
when
made
your
up, you better off talking to a wall, bro.
influence surpasses the
He can have
WWE.
influence.
When your influence surpasses this same company that y'all talking about and taps other areas that you building these areas up. Niggas ain't doing that.
But
So
we're
Soulja
talking
Boy,
about-
the greatest
hold on,
rapper of
but
all
we're
time.
talking about- But we're talking about GOAT in their profession, though. We have. That's why I'm like,
But hold
we
on,
talking about-
but being the GOAT
you have
in the
to talk
Rock's
about the in-ring
profession
work.
is what got all this other shit that he got going on that's coming to him. Because if that's the case, then why wasn't what nobody else, the folks that came before him, after him, whatever. So why The Rock only did it the way he did? Why ain't nobody else got $1 million box office and all this other shit, other deals?
because
and all
it's a
that?
different time.
Okay, but John
You
Cena
can't
is
use
in
that
this
as an
time, though.
excuse.
John Cena still ain't.
Kind of can't use the time. Yeah, you can't use the time as an excuse.
Yeah, no, The Rock is making those movies during this time.
Which
No,
is cool.
he's saying-
We
he's
And
saying
then, hold on.
Yo, he
But
said
like
why
I said,
nobody before
and
him
still
did it.
came back and became one of the bosses of the same company, bro. You ain't that's
my
the
God.
GOAT, nigga.
To you, Trey. To you.
Fuck that. That's the GOAT, nigga.
He's top 5, bro, for sure.
Like I say-
All right, can we
He's
just
top
say,
five.
can we just say this debate didn't really reach no conclusion?
It's not because, bro, everybody has their ways,
You ain't
bro.
never gonna get no conclusion. Fuck with dog.
Bruh,
Okay,
Sweeney, they putting shit in the box by saying, I'm just gonna keep it in the ring. All right, well, you had that small minded shit.
No,
I'm
everybody
talking about
keeps
way
that shit in the
no,
ring.
no,
I
hold
never
on,
heard a nigga say, this nigga, whatever, bro. What the fuck?
Damn, you ain't even had no real
Okay,
debates when it came to wrestling. So you can't
Well,
use that as no example.
Bro, but I still watched it. So what is you talking about?
But you
I watched The
don't
Rock
have
just as well as
debates
you
like
watched the
this on
nigga.
the regular about
And John
wrestling.
Cena. I stopped watching when CM Punk and them niggas came. That's when I stopped watching.
But you
I
stopped
watched
watching
John
for
Cena.
a reason.
Yeah. The shit's fake.
Thank you.
That doesn't.
So you-
Trey,
so
that doesn't.
you are so
Trey,
far
hold
removed.
on. That doesn't eliminate it that I was a fan at one point in my fucking life. What are you talking about?
But you still not differentiating the difference. In
So I have a right to debate just as well as you.
Everybody got a right to debate, but were you trying to?
Okay,
input
so what are
your-
you talking
were
about? It
you
doesn't matter if I
trying to
don't watch
input
this
your
shit no more. I
debate
still watch
doesn't
The Rock.
make any sense.
Bro, I watched The Rock in his prime. I watched John Cena in his prime. I watched all these
That
dudes in their
don't
prime.
have
You cannot
nothing-
prove that or
that
not.
don't
bro.
have nothing to do with the debate between me and KD. Your
But I know
debate is
Trey.
not even valid.
Bro, you brought up influence. That has. You got it, Trey.
Trey,
Yeah,
hold on,
it's like
Cutthroat,
talking to a wall, bro.
I agree with you, Cutthroat. My whole thing about this debate was keep it strictly wrestling. Everything about WWE, again, like I said, the in-ring,
So, Trey, not Trey.
the impact, and the mic work. Trey, don't look at the GOAT conversation
So,
like that. Trey,
so
look
that
at it as-
debunks everything he said then. Which he
What?
can say it. Freedom of fucking speech, bro. But if your intent was to keep it wrestling, where the fuck did all these box office and fucking shows and all that, where did that come from?
Because we just finished watching WrestleMania, so that's why I'm like, my whole thing was to keep it on wrestling.
Yes, people are gonna be mad that The Rock didn't show up. Nobody's knocking that, bro. He has fans, granted. But at the end of the day, nigga, people still pay their money to see other wrestlers, nigga.
By saying John Cena is my GOAT.
I'm not knocking what he said or what
so all
you
I
said. Y'all can have y'all goats, bro.
The GOAT. So what are you talking about?
That is Trae, that is fine, bro. But when you say, "Oh, influence in box office," I'm not buying that, bro. I'm talking about WWE.
Why
I don't give a fuck if the nigga's a shareholder.
In box office, when I say influence, I'm talking about all of it.
But you brought up box office. I'm only bringing off of what you say, bro. I'm bouncing off of what you say.
Because I said
everybody in this party know what you said.
I said he went from wrestling, and then I said he started killing it in the box office and business and everything else. That's what I said.
Jesus
Don't
Christ,
tell me what
bro.
I didn't say. Tell me what I said.
Bro, I literally just said it. What are you talking about?
But when Katie, how many times do I have to say this? When I'm speaking influence, I'm talking about wrestling, movies, I'm all of it.
Bro, get the fuck out.
Sweeney, have I not been saying it?
Yeah, you gotta come on. Now.
Again, hold on now. Let me say like I said 20 minutes ago, when you bring up a GOAT debate with Trae is involving everything.
We're not knocking that. I never knocked that once, bro. I'm just saying how I debate. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
It's
but
not
you
stupid,
saying I'm losing you to something that you're not even
on.
comprehending on.
I am comprehending, but that's your way. I have my way, you have your way. There's no comprehending involved.
It's to the point we're dragging it. All right. Again, Trae has his way of debating. And most people may not agree with that. Trae don't like the way I debate because I don't involve influence or whatever else. There's nothing wrong with that. You just know, hey, when you come to debate Trae, anything sports related or anything like that, you have to bring everything on and off.
That's perfectly fine, bro. But I'm bringing up how I debate, bro, with any motherfucking sport, bro. I'm not bringing up no motherfucking box office. I'm not bringing up this nigga got hella niggas standing in line for shoes. No, nigga, we bringing up what's on the court, dribbling up and down. Defense, offense.
But like you said, though, that's your way of coming into the debate.
Okay, so it's not no comprehending, no drunk shit or
when
that,
you
bro.
come into the debate,
that's cool. If you think that shit don't make sense to you, bro, that's cool, bro. But don't try to make it seem like I'm a nigga talking stupid or something, bro.
But you are talking stupid because if I say it from the jump street,
your way is your way, bro. It's your way is your way. That's cool. I'm not gonna make it seem like you talking stupid, bro.
No, you are talking stupid because if I say it from the jump street,
I'm not never talking stupid, nigga.
When
I debate, bro, we're not bringing up.
When you say that, that means you trying to debate.
I'm not losing shit, nigga. When we debate, nigga, we talking about strictly stats, winning, skills, all that. I'm not bringing up
that's
niggas.
Not a real
Jordan got
debate
niggas lining up at the mall to buy some fucking shoes. Oh, The Rock got movies, niggas selling up. No, nigga, we talking about wrestling, and then we talking about basketball, bro. That's it, and that's all. Y'all got it. Katie, you already said your point. Y'all got it.
No, I just got a question. So when you say you debating, you saying you debate in that person's profession, in that sport?
Yes,
or whatever,
100%. I'm not bringing up LeBron. Like, if we debate who's the best player in the NBA right now, niggas are not going to say LeBron. But if we go off influence, who are you going to put number one?
We talking basketball player.
Look, I'm just using. No, I'm just using
but
this
but without influence, even if you still talking basketball, Jordan is still the GOAT.
That's cool. So when I'm saying we talking about the top 5 players today in the NBA, right? LeBron's not on the list. But if we go on influence, is he on the list? He's the most influential player right now in basketball right now. Am I lying or not?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. The influence shit. If Trae want to do that, that's cool. I'm never gonna knock a nigga for doing it. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to these debates, niggas are not bringing that. Because if we bring influence, you're gonna put LeBron number one automatically. He's bigger than Jokic. He's bigger than SGA. He's bigger than Greek. 100%.
But that's what I mean by the
Luka.
conversation already got drugged out because KD had already said from the jump street that's what he was talking about. I already said from the jump street. I'm not talking about that.
Bro.
You come in by saying, well, Trae, you lost me with that influence shit. What are you? I'm going to lose you every time.
Yeah, that's cool. That's your way of
but
debating.
You said
bro.
it,
don't say my
you
way of okay, don't say my way of debating is I'm drunk or something, bro. No, that just means we have two different ways of debating, bro.
Different type of niggas, bro. Like y'all.
Exactly.
You know,
what I'm saying is, it's gonna be drunk to me because that's a limited way of looking at
that's
somebody.
That's cool, but it's not drunk. That's your opinion, but it's not drunk. You ain't hear me not once say when you. Hey, You not hear me once say when this nigga kept saying like the box office is this nigga drunk. No, nigga, get your shit off, and I'm gonna get my shit off.
But that's not the only thing.
It doesn't matter if I fucking.
That's just what
it
you
doesn't matter
on.
if that's cool. That's cool. Doesn't matter if I fucking just watched wrestling 3 years ago, 4 years ago, nigga. The niggas y'all naming, I grew up watching, and once them niggas left. And John Cena did what he did, Rock left, I stopped watching wrestling. I just told you, I stopped watching wrestling when CM Punk and them niggas came. And all them weird ass niggas. That's when I stopped. Scripted or not. We all knew this shit was scripted, bro. So, I'm just saying, nigga, when I do debates on GOATs and niggas is doing it, niggas is not bringing up influence, bro. We're bringing up skills.
Well, you wasn't in the debate with KD because that's not what the argument was. You never even came out and said who your GOAT was. You just said, Trae, you lost me. You never even said the GOAT.
Honestly, shit, I fuck with Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro.
So then that's a whole different argument. Cam, get up out of here, guy.
Then hold on, and then really, hold on.
Bro, I am going off of YouTube debating, and I'm saying,
how Cam got involved in it. He asked me what my top 5 was.
And you got mad and said he didn't have The Rock. And I said that John Cena and The Rock was the same. That's how the argument came up. And you said no. That's when you brought up influence. It's like you're not understanding what happened. You just keep doing some other shit. That's how I came about. He said automatically that John Cena was the GOAT. You said The Rock. And I said it's equal to me because they're both big in their way. There's kids that don't know The Rock, my nigga, and there's older people that don't know John Cena. It's all the same, bro.
It's different eras.
It's different eras. That's how I came in the argument.
Just like with Jordan.
I don't care who, nigga. If The Rock is your fucking GOAT, rock out, nigga. I'm not you, bro. I can only be me.
No pun intended.
Hell yeah, fuck with Stone Cold Steve Austin, nigga. That nigga used to crack beers, get drunk, and beat niggas up, nigga. He beat your nigga up twice.
Already got this thing where he don't be wanting to be looked at as no dick rider, so he already be coming at shit sideways.
Bro, what is you talking about?
Because even earlier when you talking to the nigga, hey, I'm gonna be the first nigga. I'll be the first nigga that'll disagree with Trae. Like, bro, you ain't gotta keep telling niggas that, bro. We know that you like to argue.
You're not God, bro. You my nigga, bro, but you not God. Don't act like that, bro.
You ain't gotta keep doing this shit.
Don't act like that, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to agree with you, bro. I don't ever.
But you ain't gotta keep making that shit known that you don't agree with a nigga, bro. Like you keep saying that shit, fool.
No, bro. Ahmad, why would I fucking just debate this nigga for hours just to not feel like a dick rider? I don't give a fuck, bro. I treat you like an equal, bro.
Like a nigga earlier,
I met you in real life, bro.
That we don't know. You just want to tell this nigga, yeah, I'll be the first nigga to disagree with this nigga. Like you don't have to keep saying this shit, fool. Nobody looks at you as a dick rider, Cam. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you look at me any type of way, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't look at this nigga. I ain't no fan. Hey, bro, on some real shit, bro. Don't nobody in this party chat to take my life or none of that, bro. I just said it, nigga. If you feel that shit, bro, feel it, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna do. If you say some stupid shit, nigga, I'm gonna say you said some stupid shit. It ain't about saying
stupid shit. The fuck is you talking about? Dick riding the ball or none of that, bro?
Keep saying that weak ass shit.
I don't have to feel like no fucking. I don't have to feel like no dick rider, bro.
Ain't no dick
rider. What are you talking about, nigga? What are you talking about, nigga?
Yo, chill out.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what any of these niggas say, bro. And they cool. I got no beef with no nigga, bro. If you say some dumb shit, bro, I'm not agreeing with you. The fuck is you talking about? Doesn't have to feel like no dick rider or none of that, bro.
You got it, bro.
Come on, bro. You took it that way, bro.
Nah, Come on, I ain't taking shit no way, nigga. I take it how I see it, nigga. You keep saying this shit, nigga.
Bro, I said it one time in the stream, bro. If you feel some, hey, you know what, Trae? All right, bro. All right, bro. You making it feel that way. I'm not making it feel like that.
I call it how I see it, nigga. I'm gonna address it when I feel what I feel, bro. You keep saying this shit.
If I fuck with you, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I wanna say, nigga. It's freedom of speech, bro. I fuck with you, bro. Don't ever act like I don't, bro. Don't ever act like I don't. When niggas was doing all that flip-flopping shit, bro, I was still right there with you.
Man, you was one of the ones too, nigga. You came on business for a minute too, nigga. And I talked to you about
I didn't get it no shit. I didn't get it nobody shit, bro.
Alright, bro.
Saying this nigga talking shit about that nigga called my phone, bro. Called my phone every time and lied on me multiple. Sat there and believe it. But if we niggas, bro, you supposed to automatically know Cam ain't say that shit. But you believe it anyway, bro. And I never brought that shit up once, bro.
That's
so
why
don't do that, bro.
Don't
do that, bro. I met you in real life, bro. Don't do that. Cause I never would sit there and talk shit about you behind your name, bro. Never. I'm gonna say it to your face. Don't ever do that, bro. God, I don't do that dick riding shit, bro. Because if you say some right shit, I'm gonna agree with you. There's been times where I agree with you, and there's gonna be times where I agree. Bro, I will argue with my mama if I fucking got to, bro. You do not know me, my nigga. I argue with my BM every day, bro. I argue with a child if I feel like they fucking wrong, bro. What is you talking about, nigga? I said one motherfucking thing, bro. If you feel some type of way about it, nigga, hey, that's just you, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Nigga, I'll be genuine with everybody, bro. None of these niggas gotta like me in the... Nigga, I'm me, nigga. I'm gonna like me for me. The fuck? Ain't got shit to do with dick ride, nigga. We debating, nigga. We debating, nigga. If I feel like you said some stupid shit, I'm gonna say it, bro.
I was like,
I let my nuts hang, nigga.
I ain't know you was in here. Hey, Alyssa.
Hey.
I'm playing.
I'm considered.
Not stupid.
I'll go for sure, man.
That nigga was doing all type of shit, and I said, nah, that's between you and Trae, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, bro. Cause how I play sides is y'all niggas get it together. Cause all y'all niggas gonna do is end up being cool. So why would I sit and talk shit about you to him and San to you? Come on now. Come on now. I ain't never did that, man, bro. Hey, y'all have a good night, bro.
All right, Karen.
All right.
Man, dog.
How the hell do we even get there?
I ain't talking no wrestling with y'all niggas no more, bro.
I didn't know it was gonna get that damn serious. I was like, oh, hold on now. I thought we was just talking.
Nah, that him and Cam,
it's done and over, bro. We just know. Look, when you bringing up debate topics with Trae, just know you got to bring everything to the table. And with me, you don't got to bring it. Just
yeah, but how the fuck it get all the way to that?
It don't matter.
Well,
it don't matter.
Well,
it don't matter.
It's because.
It don't matter.
Like, why did it get dead ass serious like that?
Nah, him and Cam always be, it get real tense.
Like, why was it like that?
You know,
it don't matter.
This, you probably haven't seen it before, but this isn't the first.
Here like, damn, he talking about all this other shit. What the fuck?
You know, this isn't the first time that Cam and Trae fell out on some shit. It's not. The first
I ain't no fell out. It's just like shit. They just disagree about a bunch of things. Like, ain't no fell out.
Well, that's what I mean. Not necessarily fell out per se, but had a pretty heated debate.
Trey, do we need to time this Vans nigga out in the chat? Is this something that I'm missing?
Lily Killer, who the fuck is that?
I don't know that nigga, bro. Like, if a nigga ain't got no mod, I ain't saving him.
Yeah, nah.
Ain't Lily still in the game? Or no? Am I tripping?
Nah, she not a part of.
He was
the
just
clan
talking to
outfit.
her. She's not. I thought I started talking to her.
Who's Lily Killer? Oh, he's talking about Lily.
Oh, Savion got him up out of here. Hey.
Damn.
Yeah, because I could have sworn last time I checked, she wasn't in the clan, but she was still around.
I thought I seen her talking the other day. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
No, I thought I saw somebody named Lily.
Yeah, I'll be tweaking.
But I don't know.
No. Her new name is Kililana or something.
Oh, okay.
It's something different, but it's still the same person.
So who's Lily Killer in the Discord?
That's her.
Oh, so she okay. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the specifics of the situation was.
There's a lot going on, B.
Yeah,
too much going on.
Yeah, tonight was a lot. Tonight was definitely a lot.
I think I never come to terms with Trae criteria when it comes to ghosts. So I'll just leave that alone.
And hold on, and there's nothing wrong with that, Ahmad. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, no, because like we said, at the end of the day, we all got different ghosts.
And it's all opinions at the same.
Yeah,
I'm not mad. I'm not. I'm gonna let it know. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Trae saying,
shit.
I'm not mad at Trae saying that my top 5 ain't valid. I ain't mad at that at all. I know Trae.
It's all opinion. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's all
opinion. I ain't mad at Trae saying that my top 5 wasn't valid. Just like I know Trae's gonna say the Steelers to go. You know what I'm saying? And just like with this, he gonna say the Rock to go. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
What it is, bro.
And let me tell you, it wouldn't have. The overall topic wouldn't have changed if someone would have said, like, some random superstar, like, for example, like me saying, Zack Ryder is the GOAT because he's from Long Island and I'm from Long Island, so he's the one I represent. Like, it wouldn't change that much based on the topic.
I'm done with that shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Trae, my nigga, I ain't took no heat to it at all. I ain't
Hell no, that's my boy.
We all just
I
unserious.
ain't took no heat. Ain't felt no type of way. I'ma still be in here tomorrow. Trae still my nigga. I'm still gonna play with him. Still gonna like none of that. It's just a debate. Shit.
Yeah.
Can't get mad about no debate.
That shit went so left though. I was like, yeah.
This shit it's just, bro. Like nigga ain't gotta keep saying this shit, bro. Like this was irritating me, fool. Like nigga, like we know we gonna debate, bro, but you ain't just gotta keep letting this shit be known like that, bro. Like this shit just irritating me.
Oh,
Like
I'm the first nigga that disagree with Trae. It's like, all right, bro, you ain't gotta keep saying it, fool. We know that. Like, why are you putting emphasis on it, bro? That shit weird to me.
you kind of felt like that was a little jab, in a way.
I could tell it can't just, bro. I know my nigga, bro. He don't want to be looked at as no dick rider, fool. Like no niggas don't. It's just niggas like that. Niggas don't want to be looked at as fans. Like I don't know what that weird ass shit is, fool.
Man, dog. It's all good, though.
Good. Ain't nobody going, like I say. No matter with debates, again, it's all opinion based anyway. We all not gonna agree, and we all may agree on something, but everything is not to be agreed upon.
Right. Some things are just meant to be left as is.
Right. That's why I was trying to end the
You should
conversation.
have left that shit as
That's
is.
right. That's why I was
But
trying to
that's what I'm saying. The
conversation
top
earlier.
five
man.
conversation, that's different from the GOAT conversation. If we talking about The Rock not being in KD top five, that's still a different conversation.
That's a
So
different
we shouldn't have
conversation,
went back to the GOAT shit if we just talking about the top five.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see where Trae.
That's why I said the shit was just getting all misconstrued anyway, and the goalpost was constantly getting moved. It's like shit is being compared and being added in. It ain't got shit to do with nothing.
And that's why I came in and just, hey, I'm finna, shit, it was getting dragged out. That's why I said, hey, those are my top 3 reasons why I'm saying John Cena is my GOAT.
Yeah,
And that's why I look at it.
But yo, now that I think about it, like, yeah, it's just it's crazy how I said I was gonna end this at 5 hours, and yet half hour later we're here.
Damn, bro.
There's 85 people in the chat. We know we got some people in here not in the clan.
Hey, these niggas messy as hell. Hey, y'all ain't shit, bro.
Messy Blues, join the clan.
They all do this.
Join the clan, but if y'all just here to be messy, then get on up out of here, bro.
Oh, there goes.
Rico,
There
you
go.
got time. You got time.
Oh,
You got time because you saying some dumb shit. That's why you got time.
it's all right. Just act
You're
right.
not. So,
Just act right now.
so in order to rectify the situation, you need to get your merch, get your mod, and keep up with wrestling. Those are the 3 things. Those are your homework.
I'm starting. Man, we didn't say you was.
I never said. Not Cam. Rico.
Nah, Cam, I ain't mad, bro, but I'm dead serious, Cam, fool. Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, bro, I wouldn't. You just making that shit sound weird, gang, by constantly saying that, bro. Like, you ain't gotta be no fan. It's a mutual respect, gang. If you my nigga, I fuck with you, but you ain't gotta keep saying that, fool. Like, I'll be the first to debate with Trae. Well, I ain't none of these dick around. Like you, it's like you just gotta put that out there. Like, I ain't the rest of these niggas.
Like the nuance you be doing. Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro.
Like, you ain't gotta do that, fool. Then it's like, how you making the next nigga feel about? It's like, well, damn, what you mean? What you mean by that? Like, I ain't none of these niggas. I ain't the next nigga. I ain't finna dick ride you. Like, it ain't about dick riding, fool. If you somebody that align with most of the stuff I say, and you just happen to agree with most of the stuff I say, that don't make you no dick rider, fool. Like, it just, I don't know what you got with that, bro. Like, there's some me and you probably had to talk about, like, off the camera, but you do that shit a lot, gang. Like, you say this shit a lot, fool. It just like, that ain't the time to say it like in the middle of no debate, bro. It's no shit like that, bro. Cause that's already finna come out fucked up. Like, I ain't no dick rider. I ain't these niggas agree with you. You ain't got to do that, fool. If it's a debate, it's a debate, bro. Everybody ain't agreeing right now, fool. We just having conversation, bro. Just making good content. Don't make the shit weird, fool.
Content,
Shit, I'm getting plenty of watch hours off this.
And Rico, I've been said plenty of times what the category and criteria was, bro. You just wasn't listening.
That's what got you hit.
That's what got you
Yeah,
timed out. Cause you kept repeating, and I'm like, I've been like, you kept asking the same question. I'm like, I said what it was already.
Man, it's all good. Just know what you're talking about before you start talking about it.
Yeah, no.
Well,
yeah,
see,
no,
Rico, if you would follow directions, gang, and
Oh,
get your mod and join the clan, you could just come in the Discord and speak your piece. But y'all just want to do all this typing. Like I'm telling you, I can't save y'all, bro. It's 80 motherfuckers in here now because the debating, the drama, whatever you want to say. Everybody want to get their piece off, and it's like you say the wrong thing. I can't save you, gang.
Nigga, up out of here.
Like you pissed me off when you said y'all need a real wrestling fan, bro. Everyone in here is a wrestling fan. Once upon a time, I still watch wrestling to this day.
It would make your opinion more than ours, nigga. What the fuck?
I've been watching this stuff weekly, so I'm a wrestling fan. What do you mean a real wrestling fan? There's I'm a real wrestling fan, so that's what got you really timed out. I could have hid you, but I just timed you out. So that's what really got you timed out, Rico. Y'all need a real wrestling fan in here. Real? What you mean?
Everybody's point of view is included, guys.
I've been watching wrestling for 10 plus years, 15 plus years straight, week on, week off. What you mean a real wrestling fan?
Hey, Craig, they be feeling entitled and shit.
Yeah,
like
the fact that I'm subbed to WWE and I get every single clip, and he said there's not a real wrestling fan in here. Oh my god!
You said wait. I said that because y'all was confusing each other with what the other was saying. Well, that's what me and KD were just talking about. As far as like I said, the confusion coming in there because two conversations being tied together. It's the GOAT and then it's the top five. That's two different conversations. That's where the shit started getting mixed up.
Yeah. So Rico, we'll let you slide. But you gotta get that merch. You gotta get that.
That's what I said, Rico. I ain't. But that's why you got timed out because I'm like real wrestling. Like I said, I could have hit you, bro. You could not be typing right now, but I spared you. I timed you out for 30 minutes, bro.
I spared you.
So I donate. Like I said, if you do 50, don't do the super chat thing. Either do the Streamlabs or the Cash App, whatever. Don't do the super chat shit, bro.
Yeah.
But you definitely need to get your mod game. But if you ain't gonna join the clan, at least get your mod game.
Watch. He's still gonna do the super chat.
You said Cash App.
Alright. That's valid.
Damn, man.
Man, AJ, I ain't gonna lie. Boogeyman would always creep me out because he was eating worms that was real.
And he smashed an alarm clock on his head. Like, who the fuck does that?
An alarm clock? What the fuck?
This man, in his entrance, he would smack an alarm clock on his head, full glass and everything.
And put worms in his mouth and chew them like they gummy worms or something. These are real worms.
And then he would spit them into his opponent's mouth when he beat him.
Hey, Trae, I just want to let you know, Stone Cold still that nigga, man. You can't just gloss over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
Stone Cold.
See, Ahmad be instigating. I never took Stone Cold out the conversation. I said Stone Cold is my number two.
I just want to say that.
Y'all is crazy. Y'all is crazy.
Stone Cold definitely my number two.
Scary for you? Nah, the Fiend was not scary to me, bro. It was
the Fiend. Nah.
The Fiend, the only person, like, I don't understand when people say, oh, the Undertaker was scary. To who? Because he wasn't scary to me.
Nah, I just...
Right. Like, old school Undertaker, that motherfucker was scary.
The only person that scared me was Boogeyman. And the only reason Boogeyman scared me because he was eating
I'm talking like the pale white Undertaker. I'm talking like when he first got into WWF. That motherfucker. No.
I wasn't allowed.
Oh.
I'm just talking about.
I would not want to face him. When he had the opera mask on, oh, hell nah. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all crazy, man.
The braid headlamp was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt, bro. Because he was. Man.
Bray Wyatt, I forgot he died, bro.
Yeah,
he was so crazy, bro.
Because I knew it, but it's like, man, I think that was when it started going downhill for me. Yeah, when Kane took his mask off and that weak ass face paint they had, it's supposed to be his burnt face. I said, oh yeah, I'm through.
It's over.
This shit here. They could have
They
did a
couldn't-
better job than
They
that.
They
wasn't-
couldn't even do. They couldn't even
it
do
wasn't
no
even face
visual effect.
It was ashes on his face. It wasn't face. They just put real
Right.
ashes on his face.
Right. It wasn't even like makeup or paint.
Oh yeah, that's Rico with the big 20. Appreciate. Well, I mean, they ain't gonna get you the mod game, but I mean, appreciate it.
Appreciate the 20.
You 30 shot for the mod.
Hey, nigga didn't buy the shit that you was supposed to get.
Yeah, the mod's 50
Sorry.
guy. You trying to get your wrench, but you good guy.
Man, dog.
But yeah, Rico, like I say, that's the only reason you got timed out, bros, because of that whole you now need a real wrestling fan bull crap. Other than that, I read everything you said.
We
You alright?
seen
Like
it.
I say, I could have heard you, but I'm not in the mood. You weren't talking. You weren't really talking shit. So there was no point of hiding you. It was just just that comment you made that kind of made me upset because I'm like, if we debating wrestling, would that make us real wrestling fans?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So like I said,
Right.
I guess just on the basis of how much we watch it, I think I'm the one that watch it consistently week on week off. That everyone in here, I think Tega probably watch it week on week off too, but
Yeah. It's
Like-
between KD, Tega, and Lawrence.
But see, the reason
Those
I
are the-
watch it, like I said, I get more excitement out of KD getting excited. I remember what this shit was like, so that's why. I
Oh,
watch it,
yeah.
'cause I be
Yep.
getting excited with KD watching.
If it-
so.
If Trae was watching during like
and I'm happy about this. I'm happy
Mid-2010s,
that I'm
that
making
would've
someone
been
else
crazy.
excited.
if Trae was
I'm happy
watching
that I'm
during the
making
mid
Trae excited
2010s,
Yeah, but see,
Trey probably
my it was mine. I always been connected to the Rock though. So once the Rock
Yeah.
started shooting movies and shit, coming back lead, I was already kind of like, this shit.
See, it's
Yeah,
different.
that's why
It
I'm
really
like,
was just
and I'm glad that whenever he see me getting excited, it's like, all right, it must be somewhat good. Cause like, he didn't know who Rhea Ripley before he started watching, and now he loves Rhea Ripley.
Man,
Like-
shit.
You feel like he don't know he loves Rhea Ripley now, and I'm happy that I was able to do that. I'm happy that I was able to-
I'm low key kind of the
You know?
same way with like Zelina Vega because she's from Queens.
I ain't gonna lie, Katie. I'm keep it real, bro. You got me investing in this shit. Even
Nah,
though this
man.
WrestleMania was mid, you got me investing in this
Y'all
shit
watch
again,
the
though.
classic
Oh,
wrestling.
Rico
I ain't
asked,
gonna
do
lie, I
y'all
don't watch
watch
that
the
shit.
classic wrestling from the 70s and 80s?
Nah, I don't watch anything that I wasn't born for.
I'm
I
attitude era baby
The
guy.
latest
Actually-
the latest I would go is 90s, and
Actually-
I was born in 97, so I'll go past
Um,
I go past when I was born.
Yeah, I can't go to 80s.
I
that
believe-
shit.
Yeah, the
I
quality
believe-
just I can't watch that shit too long.
I believe I have a DVD that has the first 5 Royal Rumbles ever.
Man,
Alright, yeah, that's probably
That-
gonna touch that in a minute.
Yeah, nah. Yo, KD, if you want that, I could send that to you.
I ain't got no DVD player.
Shit, you got a PlayStation? You got an
No, I
Xbox?
don't. I got an Xbox, but it don't got no
Yeah,
disc
you
drive.
can play that in the
I ain't got
Xbox.
no.
I got the Xbox that don't got the disc drive in it.
Hey, Sweeney, we don't want that shit, gang.
Oh, the
I mean, I'll take it
Series
for collection if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I got-
like this is like the very first Royal Rumble. We're talking like 1985 type shit.
It just felt like that era was like real sluggish. Like,
You know,
Yeah,
but that's
it's
it.
slow.
I mean, it actually not really. The Royal Rumbles back in the day were honestly they weren't as fast paced, but they still provided a good amount of action.
Hmm.
Like even when the first one that Hacksaw Jim Duggan won, that one was actually really good. Like I remember I had some Money in the Bank DVDs. I had Sheamus's greatest matches. What else did I have? I had the 50 greatest finishers of all time. Which honestly, that official list, I don't necessarily agree with.
Number one probably gonna be like right now. If you ask what the greatest finisher of all time, it's probably gonna be like Stunner or RKO.
Stun.
No. You want? And I could tell you which one was number one.
Out of which one?
All the 50 best finishers. Which one was it? If it wasn't Stunner.
Finishers.
See, Swain be looking that shit up.
Like I say now, if you ask people now, they probably gonna say Stunner or RKO.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yo, it's on Peacock. You can literally look it up on Peacock.
It's on Peacock. I know it. Cause everything you name, I'm like, damn, all that stuff on Peacock.
Yeah, no, it's an hour and 52 minutes on Peacock.
The F5. I mean,
no, the clothesline from hell was on there. I believe it was in the top 10.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that might use to somersault niggas with that.
Yeah.
Niggas flipping.
Tearing niggas' heads off.
Yeah, Bobby Rose, see you later.
This Kenny got me addicted to this game, bro. I can't hop off this bitch.
The F5, I mean, the F5 was like a...
You said
the
what?
F5 was included.
Are you on schedule?
Bro, I've been on this bitch all day, bro.
Oh, the Randy Orton punt. The Randy Orton punt was... Oh, my God, bro. That punt, bro.
I don't know if the punt was on there. I don't know if it was on there or not. I don't think so.
Bro, that Randy Orton punt, when he was
maybe
using it as a
maybe it was made before he started doing the punt.
No,
right.
This specific movie came out in 2012.
Yeah, I think he started doing the punt in like 2012.
Yeah,
no, he started doing it. He started doing it in 2009.
But was he like actually doing it like as a move?
Yes,
Yeah,
he hit Shane and Vince McMahon with it.
Was that 2009 though? Oh,
yes,
he
that was the whole lead up to the WrestleMania match between him and Triple H.
Well, I'm saying did he do it like, was it established as a move then, or did he just like?
Yeah. And like Ahmad said, he did it to his father.
But I think during that time, it was mostly during promos and stuff. It wasn't really during matches.
No, when he started incorporating it more.
He said he wasn't doing it.
Cutthroat said not in matches. It was really during promos. That's what Cutthroat said. And the move got banned too. They banned the move.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I remember he wasn't really doing it in matches.
When I remember he started incorporating the punt kick when the new Nexus was around. And it was leading up to his WrestleMania match with CM Punk at WrestleMania 27. He punt kicked the entire new Nexus in order to get them
doing it in matches. Like I say, after 20, I want to say like 2012 when they
he was using it.
He did start doing it in matches, but in 2009, was really talking about, he was doing it mostly promos then.
Well, yeah, but still, it's still considered a move because he used it on the Big Show back in 2020. He used it on Dolph Ziggler. No, he did it during the match.
He did it to Cena at Hell in the Cell in 2009.
Yeah, I remember he used to do that shit to John Cena a lot.
Yeah, it's been established that punt kick is a finisher.
But hold on, has he ever won off that punt kick?
Yes.
I can't remember if he ever won off that punt kick.
He literally beat the Big Show because of it.
God damn, this bitch went viral. This shit was at 3,000 views. This bitch done jumped up to 158,000.
What?
Off what?
John Cena beating Cody Rhodes, but it was from a person at the thing point of view. So I don't think the WWE can copyright that shit.
Hell no, they better not.
No, they can't. If
you
was there,
putting that bitch out.
Yeah, if you was there and you filmed it, WWE can't copyright that. Like if you was
I'm sorry, that bitch
Trae,
shot up, fool. I've been sitting on the page. That motherfucker's at 3,000.
That's the way. I told you, Trae. That's the way. Niggas just whenever something big happens, just live record it or
Yep.
He got ass on this motherfucker. I know he. Well, I mean, he got 865,000 subs, so he probably already knows.
How does it feel to be? Oh yeah.
I think he a wrestling channel anyway.
Yeah.
What's the name of the channel?
Matt Kemp.
Yeah, I think he a wrestling channel.
Yeah, so this how he eating right here.
Like,
I'm ready to sell cocaine.
Hey, Huncho, you in the chat?
Hey, yo, Trae, I gotta say, these past few days, leaving up the stream, I think really has been a good idea.
Hell yeah. Oh, he put the whole match on there. 20 minutes. Oh, this nigga eating good.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a second. WWE may copyright his stuff then if he got the whole match on there. WWE he may got it up for now to make that little money, but when WWE may copyright that tomorrow.
They might, yeah.
Because ain't no one in the office now for WWE, so they may copyright that tomorrow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He got all this shit on. He got the Hall of Fame. He got the SmackDown going off the air. He got all this shit.
SmackDown going off the air is cool. The Hall of Fame is cool, and the SmackDown going off the air is cool. But that full match of John Cena, he may get copyrighted for that.
He got the Rhea Ripley, Raquel. He must got a partnership with these niggas.
Hold on, what's his name again?
Matt Kemp. Kemp K.
M-A-T?
Yeah, MATTKEMPKE. I'm sorry, this nigga got all this shit on here. Oh yeah, this nigga eating good off this motherfucker.
Katie, guess what post I just saw?
What?
Fun fact, the Maverick season ended exactly 77 days after trading number 77 Luka Doncic. Karma went right to work on Nico Harrison.
Damn.
They deserve that shit.
I'm talking about y'all. This man got. Let me go to his about section.
Oh,
he got 1.5K videos.
They also lost by 14.
Okay, hold on.
7+7.
Yeah, I do think this dude got some type of background partnership with WWE.
Got to. He must be cutting them in.
Because I think I seen him in the 2K commercial for the game. So I want to say he got some type of shit with WWE for sure.
Yeah, he got the whole match between the Roman Reigns and Cody against the Bloodline. His cousin now. Damn, 6.4 million.
Yeah.
And I know he monetized this.
Is a short?
Nah, it's a full video.
Yeah, but they got most of these are full videos too. So.
And that bitch 8 minutes.
Nah, that bitch 20.
Oh yeah, he eating for sure. But I ain't gonna lie, KD is right though. I don't know if he gotta be, because he got Royal Rumble spot. He got the whole match of Cody and Kevin Owens from Royal Rumble. He gotta have some type of partnership with WWE.
He got to, cause he tearing
unless,
up.
I'm gonna say, or unless WWE don't copyright you for in-person live videos, then that's something you can really eat off of for real.
Oh yeah, this nigga eating.
Yeah, he eating.
Oh, he a weirdo too. He got porn stars. He got porn star videos up here and some other shit.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
He got a porn star literally in his thumbnail that he went and met at an AVN Expo 2 months ago. Yeah, he one of those.
Nah, that's fucked up.
I shouldn't have went down this far, because now I'm gonna keep going. I'm this is weird.
You so fucking nosy. Look at this shit. Nosy as hell.
Sweeney, them streams having your watch time, ain't it?
Yeah, nah, literally. Like, let me look at my watch hours. Right now, I'm at 1,036, so I'm a third of the way.
And I tell you, he got all WWE shit up here, bro.
Man,
and it's all in per. Like I'm telling you, like he got all in per. He got November 8th to November 11th. Yeah, Trae, he got to work with WWE because he got a SmackDown in a Raw. Like he traveled with them, type
He
ish.
got like hour-long videos, fool. I know this
Damn.
Yeah,
nigga.
he work. So yeah, he working with WWE. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
That's crazy.
He working with him because he literally there's a SmackDown like 10-11 right here. The SmackDown is 10-11. Then he got a Monday Night Raw 10-14
yeah, he traveling with them.
with them, bro. This is someone who traveled with them.
That's crazy.
Shit, get your money, folks.
Yeah. Hey.
Man, fool, we
Yeah,
man, look,
get your
man.
money, bro.
Well, look,
Get
see,
your money and go
we
going
just
hard.
debated for about 2 hours, 3 hours on this shit. Somebody,
You know, my stream been going for 5, almost 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this motherfucker.
And
Fuck that shit.
I've had consistently 5 people in here ever since then.
Cause my stream lab thing up there. I didn't even know we had like 80 motherfuckers in here. My shit still say 29.
Oh yeah, we had. I think
Nah, this shit touched at one point. It touched 200 though. I remember I saw it.
It was
I've had
200
like
in the
5
stream.
Yeah, it was like it was like 180. It was like teetering.
I'm not surprised. I'm not
Oh,
surprised.
I'm definitely leaving this motherfucker up.
Because it's real fresh. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I be doing my channel. Like say something crazy happens. Like not even trying to like wishes on nobody. Like a rapper dies, I'll go live. But that bitch, I'm at least getting like 3, 4, 5,000 in there.
Oh shit, we need to watch
Yeah,
Raw
that
tomorrow
nigga.
then. Have discuss
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
we
time.
watching Raw tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we
This
watching.
shit.
I'm gonna be in it. Telling you.
All Trae gonna do is gonna be like, man, this some bullshit. That's all Trae gonna do.
You see how Marv be instigating. I wasn't back at the church KD 2 seconds. Man, Trae, that was some bullshit, fool. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm like, what happened? Man, this
catching
nigga
on to
boy,
you.
man.
He catching on to you.
Man, he is though.
Huncho said need to invest in WWE stock. I mean,
That ain't a bad idea.
Yeah.
That ain't a bad idea.
But
That
shit,
is not a bad
Amar,
idea.
no shit. That's why I said that motherfucking that Hulk Hogan video, that motherfucker skyrocketed.
Man,
They
what?
copyrighted the shit still.
didn't they get taken down?
Yeah, remember, Katie, they took the jump down when The Rock came back. But they left the Hulk Hogan shit up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. That's what my mama, that motherfucker hadn't even got through fucking
Rendering.
processing the HD version. They said took copyright
Right.
blocked.
Yeah, certain shit like the Super Bowl. Certain shit, man. When it comes to them niggas.
Yeah, like when I was watching the match with y'all, I had the Discord
Literally.
muted because
That's why I was
I didn't
playing
even-
with the Cam earlier. Go ahead, my bad, Sweeney. My bad. I'll let you finish.
because I didn't even want the WrestleMania audio in the background.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they could get me off that.
They'll still get you for that. I ain't gonna lie.
WWE copyrighted me. I was listening to. I had some WWE one of my live streams. WWE copyrighted the live stream because of the noise of it. I wasn't watching it because of the noise and the audio. They copyrighted me.
Right. Yeah, no, so.
But yeah, because WWE is more popular than it's ever been. That's why I was explaining to Cam. I'm like, that's why WrestleMania is 2 nights. That's why SummerSlam going 2 nights. You know, Royal Rumble probably finna go 2 nights. I'm like, WWE is a lot bigger than what it is.
They can't do the Royal Rumble in 2 nights.
Yeah, that wouldn't make no sense. But
They will.
That's
I
how
mean,
popular
it
you
is.
have, that's how popular it is. It's gonna add more matches. And you have a Royal Rumble each night. You have a women's and a men's either on a Sunday or a Saturday. You have 2 Royal
I ain't
Rumbles
gonna
each
lie,
night.
I'd rather the men's probably be on the
Actually,
Sunday.
no, I don't think personally. I don't want the Royal Rumble to go 2 days because Royal Rumble right now, how they got it is cool. They have the 2
that's what
Royal
I'm
Rumbles.
saying.
The Royal
Like-
Rumbles is normally like an hour to hour and 20,
Yeah, you have your regular
and then
championship
you have
matches.
and then you have like 3 more matches added on.
Right.
Keep the Royal Rumble a small card. Keep it 5 matches because you already got your 2 Royal Rumbles and add 3 more matches added on. That's how the
Right.
Royal Rumble should be. But I
Because we
just
not
got this feeling
trying.
since they taking SummerSlam 2 nights. I just got this feeling they may take Royal Rumble 2 nights.
Well, I mean, because we're not trying to put the Royal Rumble on the same spotlight as WrestleMania. It's the build-up.
Royal Rumble kind of is on the same spot. Yeah, it's the road. You starting on the road to WrestleMania. That's your shot to the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
So it
but
kinda
that's what I'm
is.
saying. Like, it should stay that way. It shouldn't necessarily be treated the same as WrestleMania.
But don't look at it like that, because that's like SummerSlam. SummerSlam is not. I mean,
But SummerSlam's a little bit different though, because it's not necessarily on the road to WrestleMania and is like the summer's biggest spectacle.
SummerSlam is like, if you think of it like a TV series, SummerSlam is like yo summer. You know how some TV shows cut off.
Yeah, like your summer crossover.
Yeah, like your summer crossover. Like that's what SummerSlam is. But I've always like my big three that I've like WrestleMania have always been number one.
Yeah.
Right.
Since it's the Royal Rumble. It's 4 PLEs. Royal Rumble is one of them. Yeah, it's the four main PLEs is WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. I think Survivor Series is the other one because that's the longest.
Survivor Series is a staple in WWE.
I think that's outside of WrestleMania. That's the second longest PLE they had is Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Man, bro.
The four that I like in order is WrestleMania. And since I went to a Royal Rumble moved up to number 2. Then it's SummerSlam and the Survivor Series.
Yeah.
But it was WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. That's why I'm like when WrestleMania go to Indianapolis, Trae, you got to get there, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm with
Either Indianapolis or Minneapolis, because it's going to Minneapolis too. One of those two, because I'm not going to New Orleans. I'm not going to New Orleans in April. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to New Orleans in no April. Just like if I had the opportunity to go to WrestleMania this weekend, I'm not going to WrestleMania in the middle of April. Hell no.
That's how I always been, right? Or I'm tripping.
Yeah.
No, sometimes WrestleMania has been at the beginning of April.
Yeah, sometimes it's beginning of April, end of March, middle of April.
They gotta make that shit to summertime. Well, that's the SummerSlam come in.
There's SummerSlam this year is August 1st and 2nd.
You know, it's just always been around the springtime that WrestleMania is.
Like a couple years ago, WrestleMania, like no WrestleMania ever has had a rain delay. A couple years ago, WrestleMania had a rain delay for the first time ever, and only because it was at the Tampa Bay Stadium.
Yeah.
During the springtime, and Tampa Bay is a hub for lightning, so they have to call a rain delay.
I really don't like how you got me addicted to this game, bro. I've been on this shit all day, bro.
I ain't do nothing.
Man, this shit fun, bro.
Oh, I was gonna tell Huncho and Trae, let's fly in the jungle.
I'm gonna let this bitch hit 6 hours and then I'm gonna hop off because, man, y'all.
Every time y'all talk about hopping in the city and someone get distracted, do some other shit, so we might as well just did that.
That's why I'm like, hey, Trae and Huncho, I wanna go in the jungle. You're gonna have to get a mod. Your mod may not get whitelisted tonight, but you gotta get him
whitelisted. Fuck. So we tweaking.
And look, you're gonna have probably 2 or 3 people vouching for you. So, but big event is 2:00 in the morning. They may not. They may not get you into the morning time.
Man, I'm finna take me a dab. Finna eat some snacks. But sleep.
Y'all flying in?
Well, shit.
Y'all gotta fly in. I gotta get whitelisted, I guess.
And I'm like, Huncho, you want to fly in? If you still here,
what's the Discord link so I can get? I ain't gotta worry about it.
I'll send it to you.
But yeah, shout out to the 6 that's been in my chat. Appreciate y'all, man.
Shit, I guess man. Slide this hoe right here, man. I'm leaving this hoe.